just mean I'm with whatever. I'm with everything. Like, I'm with it all. What you wanna do? I'm a slut. What's up? Get me lit. I dare you.
I can't lay my foot like that without touching you.
You're good.
The mics are
Did you hear my
hot.
throat?
Mm-hmm.
The mics are hot.
Hot. Oh, we recording. Is this extended to be like long, or does it not matter?
It doesn't matter.
Audacity,
wow.
baby.
This is something different. Ain't nobody
Audacity,
doing
baby.
this.
We got a new upgrade. You feel me, nigga?
I don't know what this weed is.
We is the fucking team, nigga. Cause when we got drops, we got drops.
That's
yeah,
true.
remember that? Yeah.
That's true. Nah, that's true.
That's what I'm talking about.
It's Agree to Disagree. Episode 13. We skipping right over 12.
Rest in
Moving
peace,
forward.
episode 12.
Um,
It was a great episode. Y'all should psych. You can't listen to it. It'll be fun. Damn, that sucks.
RIP.
That's the worst shit ever.
Episode 13. This is your boy Almighty Low. YouTube, Twitter, Almighty Low. Rappers on computers, please block me. I don't know who you are.
What?
That's
Who
somebody's
is
app.
that?
That's somebody
Oh,
at
you just
Instagram.
meant all rappers that use computers.
Nah, that's somebody's ad on Instagram, and it's like they follow me, and I don't get follows unless it's for a reason. You know?
Niggas aren't right.
Yeah.
So it's like, who are you? How do you know who I am?
Right.
And it's just some filler account, but it's private. So
Nah, that'd be some snitch shit.
Yep.
yeah, so I actually hit him. I was like, yo, who are you?
No,
Do I got beef with you? He's not telling me who he is. All he says, I'm a fan of the show.
Oh, well then
No. Nah.
block him, but you can
Nah.
follow me though.
Nah. Yeah.
But if you don't follow me, then we know something's up because you
Sounds
sound
offensive if you ask me.
Yeah,
Like,
facts.
For real.
And I got nothing to hide, so follow me.
Come on, we gotta do intros.
to my left. Go ahead.
It's your boy Trademark the God. Follow me on Twitter at Trademark the God. Follow me on IG, same shit. I give you my Snapchat, but I'm not fucking with y'all like that today. It's a dub. Y'all gotta let me finish this Dutch, and then I might be fucking with y'all. Maybe.
Allegedly. And then to
To my left,
Oh, okay.
the bloody croissant.
Stop calling me that.
yo, that shit gotta die one of these
Can you
episodes.
please stop calling me that?
Episode 12 needs to die.
Please
What's
stop
wrong with
calling me
that?
Because I don't even
Leave
make
that
don't
shit
wanna be
with
called
episode
that.
12.
I was saying that shit since the start. Like, what the fuck is a bloody croissant? Ain't no
Where
way.
did it come from? That's what I want to know.
I was just saying shit one day, honestly. Like,
But like, why me?
because you're the only one who we remixing your name. Like,
That's true.
You the only one without a nickname, I guess.
I have nicknames. You just don't call me them.
I call you Barley
Which one
in my head.
Barley's fine.
Nah, I call you Barley.
Hi. Instagram Carly Buddy _ sunflower. YouTube Carly Buddy.
On your head. And then
To my left.
It's your boy.
Stealing it. You're not saying it no more.
It's your boy. It's
Damn,
me.
shit.
You feel me? Check out my SoundCloud. I just dropped a project 2 weeks ago.
peace.
How long ago was that? On the 14th. It was a Valentine's Day project. If you like love or
Jesus.
heartbreak, you know what I'm saying? The wind is crazy right now.
Yo,
People whipping the
I thought somebody opened the door.
Snatch my blinds.
I'm the one that locked the damn door. Don't even lock the door.
Somebody about to reach through and take that shit.
Yeah, if you like love or heartbreak, go listen. That's it.
Love or heartbreak.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
real. It's real diverse. Trust me.
Damn.
And then to Darren 180 left.
You gotta say.
We got a
God,
special
TherealAnochi.
guest.
Twitter, Instagram, TherealAnochi.
Hey,
ANOCHI. Simple as that.
follow my boy. Special
I
guest
shouted
on
you
the
out
show.
last podcast. I got deleted. Just so you know, I'm a good friend.
That's love, Cardi.
I said all your ads.
I also shouted you out.
Nah, but she not gonna tell the full story. Here's the full story.
No.
Whoa.
Now I'm snitching. If y'all wanna snitch on me, now I'm a snitch.
What did I do?
Oh,
What's
this
the full story
nigga,
for me?
you gonna snitch on air?
Go ahead.
Yes.
That's different. Like,
Yes.
that's
No, you know.
Oh my God.
This nigga is from New York.
You say everybody else
That is some.
snitching.
That's some 6'9"
Who
shit.
you about
y'all
to snitch on?
Now you snitching to the world.
I admitted it though.
Go do your
When
thing.
I ask y'all why y'all snitching, y'all be like, I'm just saying, admit y'all truth.
Yeah.
Admit y'all wrongs. Like, if I say y'all snitching,
Okay. So what's the full story?
y'all snitching.
I don't even
So the
care
full
if it's-
story, we did the drops, right? We
Right.
did the intros. And then Carly said, as a joke,
No, I did not.
yeah, you did. You straight up mocked the
You
nigga.
actually got it recorded.
No. The joke.
Oh,
No. Listen. Wait. The joke.
pull that shit up right now.
Okay, listen.
Pull it up right now. I'm
Listen.
tired of it.
No.
On here.
No. You know how you always say it like this? You'll be like, trademark the guy. Like,
Nah, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Not really. No.
Oh, we talking about episode 12.
Yeah.
But then he
I wanted to give your ads out, but I just said it.
Y'all could have just put me in the drawing, like in the bio, like yeah.
Like,
Now you're a comedian.
Like she
Okay.
said to try to get her up. But
Nah,
it's really a down. Like, it's really a down.
that shit crazy.
It was funny.
I'm the funniest nigga on the air.
Oh,
Damn, I'm jaded and I'm fried, so I really don't care.
so what do you guys want to talk about first?
You guys want to know?
We got a
my
lot of
ethnicity?
interesting topics today.
You want to know
Wait,
my
hold on.
ethnicity?
What?
I got a DNA test.
Oh,
Oh yeah,
shit.
we didn't do this last time. We were supposed to do it last time.
I want you guys to guess if you want to guess.
99% Irish.
How do you know? It's like,
I don't even know what it is.
Nah, I have no clue.
Fucking
Okay.
Switzerland? Maybe?
I'm not saying it until everyone guesses.
I can see some Scotland.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. Like Ireland, that's what I'm saying. Like yeah, some Nordic, like something over there.
Said Nordic.
But like you don't got that hair color, so I could see like some Slavic in you. Like
German.
yeah, like yeah. See what I'm saying?
All right.
North Italy. The
Italian?
Arabian area.
What is it?
I said the Arabian area. You know, y'all niggas know that area.
I thought
right?
you
Middle
said
Eastern?
Mediterranean. I
Yeah,
was
Middle
like,
East,
what?
but
Like
It
left
also-
or right?
it also includes North Africa. But
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So left or right?
It'll be the left part, I guess.
Okay, okay.
You guys want the picture or the map?
I want to know like the
just break down the
The
percentage.
percentage?
yeah.
Okay. You gonna guess?
I can't guess because I don't know enough about the world.
What
You're
nigga?
so annoying.
What? I don't know enough. All right, you're African.
Okay, you're so.
Alright.
I don't know people.
Nigga about to be south. You know.
What's up?
You know. Nah,
What
we're
I
not
know?
doing this right now.
Okay.
What else
The
can I
only way
say?
she'd be African is if South Africa. That's it.
She was South
All right. Well,
Yeah, I could see that.
then
But
that would even count.
yeah,
That's so
Can't
true.
let you rock with that.
That's what I'm saying.
not really. Not
At that
nah.
point, you just Dutch.
Yeah.
At that point, you just
No
Dutch.
cap. No cap. Yeah.
Darren, you can still guess. Stop being like that.
Maybe
Wait,
like
so
Greenland.
you didn't know the Dutch took over South
I
Africa?
don't care about that shit. So no.
That's like a high school topic, bro. Like,
Yo, you know me.
All
Not
right.
paying
Okay.
attention. Yeah. Let's go.
35% Wales and Northwestern Europe.
that's what Rob was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like what
Scotland,
every white
that's up
person
there.
gets. Like that's like the biggest one always. Is just that.
Europe.
Just
What the fuck is Northwestern? Like, break that shit down.
Oh, that's like Britain, Wales, Scotland,
Yeah.
Ireland.
Oh yeah, Scotland. I was
and
right.
then
Yeah. Yeah, it's up there. Yeah. France, like shit up there.
No, that's-
Maybe not France. France, but nah, yeah, France.
France
think it
is
includes.
France is northwest.
nah.
And wait, what?
There's like 10 more.
Oh yeah, I want to hear them all.
Okay.
Well, hold on.
What percentage
So,
is that?
the Wales
That's
part
35%.
was 35.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh shit.
Yeah, that's like what every white people get. Like,
Yeah, but 35 is not a lot.
It's not a lot. I know. Ryan's mom was 65% that first one. And
She
then,
beard.
like, nothing else.
She white.
Germanic, Europe, which like could also be Poland.
There's Germany, Poland, Switzerland.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's not like just Germany.
Yeah.
That's 20%.
All right.
And then Ireland and Scotland, 18%. You said Ireland.
Come on now.
We was on that.
Come on now.
Niggas was on.
Like, what's up?
I need my Middle East and North Africa to pull in.
Okay, the next one's Baltics. I'm not really sure what that means.
Let's look it up.
Like, I looked it up and now I forget.
Hey Siri,
I know the Baltic Sea.
my shit.
I mean,
That's
it
like
means-
all I know.
yeah.
that's near. Don't get me wrong. I want to say that's near Middle East. But don't give me the line.
I think.
Baltic Sea.
No, not Baltic Sea. Just write Baltic.
Baltic states, countries, republic,
Right, Baltics.
Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Also, like
yeah.
Russian.
I said that. I said Slavic.
Yeah.
I think I got that. Yeah.
Wait,
Come on.
Slavic is Russian?
It says Estonia, Latvia, Lithuania.
Latvia.
Oh, that's Baltic.
Yeah.
Oh, you fucking with Luka Doncic and
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me find out something, yo.
Yo,
She did play
yeah.
basketball.
Yo, let me find out.
Oh shit, yo, you did.
Okay.
I have your mic if you want it back.
Yo. Oh my god. Nah, now I gotta remix that nickname.
Oh.
No.
I gotta find it again. Okay.
Okay. Ricky of the year, I see.
Okay.
That's funny.
Okay,
Got
and
the
then
blue
the next one's European Jewish, which I was really surprised at.
Damn.
It's only like 5%, but
Okay.
I was really surprised.
What
'cause
is Europe?
Where the fuck is that?
What is European Jewish?
I think it would just mean like if
White Jew?
I just echo a Jewish person that's not from like Palestine originally, I guess, because I feel like they don't really I don't really know for sure, but I think it's like kind of Palestine-ish area, and then like European Jewish, like there would be like different.
So
European Jews could be like Germany.
Yeah,
I know. So like, where is that? Like,
it
if
just says European Jewish.
I would take that as like Western.
You have to look at the map, right? Do you have the map view over there?
I do, but I have to log in. That's why I was saying. Do you want me to? Do you want the map?
That's crazy.
50% spot.
well,
How there's no
No.
It might have me already signed in.
Yeah.
Nope.
And then, so we got a lot of silence going on right now.
oh yeah.
My fault.
Now we're trying to figure out what the fuck is
European Jewish ethnicity. Hold on, y'all.
Polish, Ukrainian, Russian.
What I want to know is like I thought Jew was a race, and it was like racist. No. Was a religion.
Religion.
Yeah, I thought it was a religion, and then I thought it would be racist to say, or like discriminatory to say it's a race. But it has to be if it's in my DNA. Like, how can a religion be in my DNA?
Because all right, so I
It
looked
wouldn't
it
say
up, right?
Christian.
They
Like,
just consider this area that they saying as European Jewish. I know niggas in Russia are not Jewish. Like we can.
there definitely are some. Yeah,
I don't.
it's a religion.
Their main. No, when I say, what? I'm tripping. Why? Why am I tripping?
Why did you say this is
My
my
fault.
password?
Like, cause
Niggas in Russia are not Jewish. Like,
why would you say
It's
that?
my
If they're not
password.
Jewish.
I wouldn't
people in
say.
Russia?
When
I don't look at Jew. I don't look at being Jewish as a race.
Yeah, I didn't think it was, but how could it be my
Me
DNA
neither.
then?
And that was my point too.
Well, Jewish. I like when I heard Jewish, I took it as like Jerusalem.
Hold on. Origins
So
of
I
Jews.
took-
But it said European.
Much of what is known about. Hold on. We guys understand.
How are races divided up?
Race is a construct by society. It's not even real. Ethnicity is real. Race isn't real.
So
Agreed.
that shouldn't even make sense to me anymore. Race.
It's not real. This is not
It's
even
just
talking
a-
about
None of
race.
that
This is
shit is real.
ethnicity. This is my
Race
DNA.
race
I thought
categorizes.
nationality.
Yeah, race
Colors.
categorizes like large colors. Like it's the.
That's it.
So that's
It's like the
Where
easiest way to
ethnicity
identify a
would
group
be-
of people type shit. A large
For
group
me,
of people.
this shit.
Like in a government type shit. It's not even a good way. It's just a way.
So what's the relation between ethnicity and nationality?
Your nationality is a country.
It's just where you're from.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so the next
Your
one.
ethnicity is like your blood.
Okay. Yeah,
Bro, you know why this shit don't make sense?
There's more.
Because they're calling her a European Jew, right? It says origin
I don't
of
think
Jews,
nobody's calling
the
her
kingdom of Israel.
European Jew ass.
So it's like, what is European Jew? Like, this is what DNA test did
German.
you take?
Ancestry.
Bro, we're on the website right now, and they can't tell us what it means.
Okay. Okay, well, the next one.
Nah.
The next one is Eastern Europe and Russia.
But it says Russian.
Why don't you think Jewish people were in Russia?
I can't be both.
I'm not saying that. I'm
That's a whole greater
saying
discussion
as a totality, as a country, their number one religion is probably not Jewish.
Well, definitely not.
Yeah, no.
That's
but
what I
do
meant.
you
It's a
see
minority
what
in
it says?
general,
It says Polish, Ukrainian, Russian, Hungarian, Israeli.
I know.
That's literally from like the left
I
to
know.
the right.
It's like the
So
curse.
that's basically saying she's European, but some of her blood might reside in
So
one of these countries.
When they say Russia,
It's just
are
a
they
large
talking about,
group.
Are they talking about the other side?
What do you mean?
Because she just said
It could be Western Russia.
you said Russia, right?
Yeah.
Yes. The next one was Russia.
So you're talking about the other side.
And the one after
It
that.
could be Western Russia, closer to the States.
Because
Because Ukraine is right next to Russia.
I know.
They touch. So, but yeah.
Okay. So the next one is Turkey and the Caucasus.
You said
Well,
Turkish.
Caucasus
Caucasus.
That's white.
That's white.
You Turkish?
That's
But
white.
why did you say Turkey?
The Caucasus.
Turkey,
Like,
right? Is Turkey white or is Turkey black people?
I thought
Turkey.
they were like brown people.
they're
Black people.
Middle Eastern.
Middle Eastern.
They can be black.
Like the
they
shade.
decided-
The shade is just.
He said
You
they were
know.
white people.
They can be.
Your percentage is so low anyway. It wouldn't really.
The thing is, it's the Middle
And the
East.
next
so
one's
it's like,
Sardinia. I don't know if the
Their
fuck
skin
that
color
is.
is black, but they won't identify it.
Right.
So like,
Which I can't fault them for because we shouldn't identify that as black either.
Nah,
Right.
we shouldn't.
If someone asks you, what do you say?
I'm a nigga.
I'm a nigga.
There we go.
Because I don't have a nation to claim. You feel me?
Right.
Yeah.
So if I say I'm black, like I could look at
Yeah.
a Jamaican and be like, yo, you black, you like, no, I'm Jamaican. I
Yeah.
can't be mad at him for saying
Right.
he's Jamaican. He got a
Yeah.
place he could go to.
Yeah.
I don't.
Literally, he got it.
I always looked at it as the opposite way because you know how Dominicans try to deny that they're black, but it's like, nigga, your country is right next to Haiti.
Well, they
All
do that
the
shit.
niggas are
Well,
black.
they do that shit because Haiti used to run them.
Because of that, and also
They jaded.
They have a place to go. Like they're Dominican. That's
Yeah,
where
and
you
they have
from.
a place to go.
They got a language and everything.
Yeah,
You're saying you
their
black,
language
but
is
we
not
also-
Haitian.
It don't really
My-
Dominicans
okay.
don't speak Haitian.
What happened?
Dominicans don't speak Haitian.
I know.
That's a fact too.
Because they were Creole. I understand.
I don't think they should have to identify as black.
It's like I don't like to call Africans African. You call African African, they gonna get mad. They're
Yeah.
like, no, I'm Nigerian. I'm Liberian.
Oh yeah.
It's
I'm from Morocco. I'm Moroccan.
I
Which
feel
is
you.
why they get offended by that? Like if somebody said I'm North American,
because
okay.
Because it's not their identity.
That-
It's
yeah,
just
like-
a
pride.
big part
like
of your
yeah, like
life. It's you. Your
Yeah.
identity is you. So
we're not
Because
Canada,
you
bro.
gotta look at it how they grew
We're
up.
not
They grew up with
Mexico.
an identity.
Like yeah,
I'm from Nigeria.
Americans don't
it's
really
pride. It's
have
pride.
that as
Yeah,
much.
I'm not proud of this country.
Yeah, like you gotta be proud of where you from
Yeah.
over there. And like that's what they try to tell us here. You gotta be proud of where you from, but they ain't give us shit to be proud for.
Shit to be proud of.
They ain't give niggas shit to be proud for. So it's like
It's
don't
like we black. It's like
Yeah.
y'all black. We whoop your ass for 400 years. That's about it.
yeah, like and it's only been 50 something since we've been free. So like equal. So like you can't really say that.
You know what I
But,
found
you know what I'm saying?
real crazy?
Whoa.
And this is when I learned this. This is when I learned I can't fully trust white people, right? So,
Yeah. I was like this.
do y'all know the
And you're like-
concept of a $5 Indian?
A what?
A $5 Indian.
No.
Do you know the concept?
No.
In
What they
India,
used to sell people?
No.
$5 what?
A $5 Indian.
What the fuck?
So the concept is back when the government was giving out reserve land for the Native Americans, what the state governments, the southern state governments, were allowing is because it goes through the state first and then the federal government. So the federal government was giving out the land, but the state was like, all right, we have to make sure who's an Indian, who's not Indian. So there was white people literally paying $5 to say I'm an Indian to get all this massive land,
That's fucked up.
Oh yeah, I read about that. I know what it was called.
and they only allowed white people to do it. If a black person tried to do it, they literally say, nah, we're not cool with that.
You're clearly not Indian.
Yeah.
Like, what? That's crazy. A history lesson. Shit I ain't know about.
Damn.
Can I get that letter? But yeah,
For what?
I wish I had drops. Shut the fuck up. God damn.
I try to give niggas a sign.
You don't have drops?
Nah, it's not on there. I guess I can't get it to work.
Nah, I can get it to work. This is a dot. Can you put that up there?
You said you can get it to work.
All right, you can give
The
it.
draw?
I will.
Rob gonna get it.
Yeah, like you said, it's a
Yeah,
dub.
get
Like
that.
I'll turn this shit to that if I really want to.
What you gotta do?
I don't know how y'all do that. Should be steaming hot. I'd be like, I'm cool.
My hands-
I'm cool.
I'm trained.
Always be like,
I didn't even
Yeah.
think about that. Your fingers be hot?
Oh, you don't know about that?
I should be.
I used to burn off my acrylic nails all the time.
Wow.
They build up calluses.
My sisters used to do that shit.
Yeah.
Niggas really be
The skin get mad
that's
hard
crazy.
and just get used to it.
How did that not cross my mind? It's literally fire right by your face.
And as soon as I start feeling that heat, I'm cool.
Like, bro, the whole thing is still. That's crazy.
My OG smoke that shit till that shit gone. I'd be like, damn, nigga.
This is
Me and him would get along.
This is all alleged.
Cause we gon'
Nigga lips could be to the side like.
Nah, you talking about cigarettes. You can smoke
Oh yeah,
cigarettes.
you're right.
Nicotine, yeah.
Did they raise the national smoking limit to 21?
when we get a video,
That's
it's
a
gonna be
couple
wild.
years ago.
Oh yeah. Never mind.
Well, yeah, it's not gonna be none of this.
You said that happened a couple of years ago
Yeah.
Happened like 20.
for the national.
No, New Jersey.
Oh yeah, I was talking about national.
I didn't even know it was about to be a national thing.
It used to be 19. That's
What's
what I thought you were
the
talking
age
about.
It's 21 now.
So
But
I
it used
never
to be
gotta worry
19.
about it. Like, once you're
Yeah,
21, you don't even care no more. Like, yeah.
When I was.
Well, back in my heyday when I used to be, you know what I'm saying? Shut up the shorties getting their little vices. You smoke?
Yeah.
Alright, let me go get you a little something.
You gotta
What
go
you
to
want?
the drive-thru if
The
you're
green
underage,
game.
okay.
You know me. You know me.
You said green game.
Yeah. Yeah.
Niggas know
Yeah.
green game
Yeah.
was lit.
What
Yeah.
the fuck?
Green game? Solid.
No.
This nigga's
I used to do the blues because the blues smell like coffee. Bitch, go for coffee.
Fuck.
No cap.
Is everything you do then is just like for girls?
Not necessarily everything, because if I'm smoking masters.
Nah, he a smoker, but for me I don't smoke. So back in the day, I'm trying to show that smoke.
Like, yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna cop you something real quick.
This is what I,
Take me a while,
yeah.
what
This
you
is me.
need.
Girls don't smoke these though. They say these too
Yeah.
rough. Like, that's why you fucked up.
Oh yeah, I don't know if shit that smoke.
That's not why.
It's part of the reason.
Dutch.
How?
A
Do you
Dutch?
smoke these?
No.
A Dutch
That's what I'm
different than
saying.
the game.
Yeah, this is a whole different thing.
In what way?
This shit's still burning.
The
I
game
had
would
to
have been out by
relight
now.
it.
Yeah, relight it, but I'm saying the Dutch is still going.
The game would have been gone.
Do you peep the time? When we start ATD. I mean the time on
Shit, I don't even
ATD.
know.
That's what I'm saying.
Shit, 20 something minutes ago. We never got to a first topic.
I'll
Well,
tell you
yeah, we
later.
did.
Her DNA.
Your DNA. So, are you surprised that you're white?
Hell yeah.
Basically.
She got some turkey in
About
it.
to get out.
That's a turkey and caucus. That's white.
And it don't mean like
Yeah.
all of it.
Nah.
Caucus.
And I'm
She's
from
not-
Sardinia.
Because
That's
like if she's
Mediterranean,
white,
bitch.
I mean if she's right,
It's a little
then
bit
like we're
spicy.
black. So I guess yeah. Like I see what you're saying, but I mean it's broader. Like she's breaking it down. Because like we can get blood tests to see like what we are.
To me, I feel like
Unless you know is what I'm
that is a
saying.
possibility, right? I just feel like personally, it wouldn't really matter who I am because I never grew up in that.
I know, but it would
Space.
still prove that what we
I
are.
was just curious because
Yeah.
nobody could really tell me. And
We
like,
need blood tests. Well, I know I need a blood test only because I did the Ancestry.com shit,
I need to get
and my shit goes back to just slavery. So I like like dead ass. My shit dies off, so I can't see like after like some. I think it's like my great grandparents, like something like that, and it just dies off.
Can I
Like
ask you a
you mean
question?
and
you're
it's
talking
written
about,
in the
like,
books.
Tree thing?
Yeah, like I didn't do like I need like a blood test type shit.
Oh, you didn't do.
Like my last name is Jenkins. It comes from England.
Okay. Well,
Can I
they
ask
would
you a
like
question?
change their names, right?
Yeah, you take the name of your slave owner.
Okay.
But like I wouldn't know what my origin is for that
That's so
specific
fucking
reason.
Can I ask you a
sad.
question though?
Because my grandmother's maiden name is Imes, so my last name isn't what it is.
What?
Who's he has some questions?
Rob, because you're black and you did one of these, right?
Yeah,
So,
But he
when
didn't.
they-
No, he didn't do the spit.
I didn't do the spit.
My mom did the spit.
well, you still got
I did
results
the
of who your great
Yeah, I did
right?
I got like my writtens, like and it
Okay.
showed me who like it is. Like there's a book like where you sign your name or some shit like that.
Yeah.
It's been years since I looked at that shit, bro. I did that shit in high school.
Can I ask you a
So like,
question?
I don't really remember all
'Cause-
that shit.
Like, did you see any white people?
In my lineage,
Mhm.
I just saw handwriting.
Why
Mm.
would that mean anything? Because my mom had white people in hers.
Yeah, because I find it interesting to find out how far back are you from slavery, essentially.
Yeah,
Whoa.
you can do that with Ancestry.com kind of sort of.
For the most part,
I don't think it's 100% accurate because our records will never be 100%.
Oh no.
Because of slavery.
A lot of shit was.
A lot of shit was distorted. A lot of shit was
Lost in the sauce.
destroyed, taken away. Exactly. Like, so,
Kids
added.
like that.
You know what I mean? So, I don't think you'll never get 100% into his blood. And that'll determine where you come from.
But it won't determine who.
Yeah, or spit. Spit,
and you
maybe.
can find like relatives on there. Like on there, I have like a couple like second cousins, which is like not that far away.
Oh.
Yeah, and one of them had my same last name, and I was like, oh shit.
I need a nationality. I'm gonna find out one of these. niggas.
Nah, you
Rich,
see this,
I'm
John?
popping up at the door. Like, what's up, man?
Damn.
Like, what's up? Man? Holla at you.
You just gonna pull up.
You know Keenan.
You gotta suck that in.
Just a little paper.
Yes, I know that.
That nigga pop up at that nigga at the door. Yo, Keenan. Yo, son. We cousins, yo. I'm gonna holla at you.
You know, like 5,000. Like that's.
I grew up watching you on Keenan and Kel, all that.
Right.
Cousins break bread, put a nigga
Like,
on.
right.
I did definitely support family. I did.
Saturday Night Live
Right.
theme song. I
Right. I was fucking with that picture of you and Eddie Murphy and them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Dave Chappelle in there and shit. Like, I was fucking with that.
I said you
Like,
should
I was
have
fucking with that. Like, yeah, like, you deserve that shit. You going hard. Since the Nickelodeon days.
Mason and Aunt Denise, holla at him.
Like, you know what I'm saying? It's good. My dad used to tell me I'm related to mad celebrities, but I don't even know if it's true.
No, it's true.
Yeah, he used to tell me he knows niggas too, but you know how niggas say that shit.
He knows niggas.
Yeah, you know how niggas like love to be like, yo, I was chilling with so and so back in the day. Like that's how like.
My mom has one of those stories.
I think that shit's crazy. Yeah, like that shit's crazy.
Kelly Ripa
Hey, no
is.
bullshit.
Nah.
I worked at Stanley
My
Steamer.
mom knew her in high school.
I was cleaning the old head crib. She had a picture of Denzel just chilling in her living room. Yo, I'm cleaning the crib. I'm like, yo, why you doing Denzel? She was like, yeah. I just kept cleaning like, get the fuck out of here. Had a picture of Denzel just chilling with all the family pics.
What happened with the family pics is nasty. Like,
Hey, that nigga with the family pics. I'm like, yo. I like, you know Denzel? She was like, yeah. I just kept cleaning. I'm like, yo, get up out of here.
Yo, they be wild. Niggas is on
I
some
might have to
different
leave.
shit.
Like,
A random
Dude.
picture of Denzel in your crib.
yo, I have to do that. I have to do that now.
Like, I'm cool. You don't know that nigga, dog.
Nah, just
They did the ancestry and he came up.
Yeah. Yo.
They're like, oh,
Yeah.
he's my 27th cousin twice removed.
That shit be crazy.
Y'all know how niggas do. We got the TVs with the entertainment centers.
Yeah.
With the
All
pictures
the
all
pictures
across.
All across
Had
under
that
that
nigga right
shit.
there. I'm
Yeah.
like, Denzel, what's your ass? Let me ask her real quick.
Like, all right, that's probably her son, daughter, husband. Denzel?
Baby picture.
Like, it don't be no.
That joint sliding.
Denzel training day. Like, nigga, we all saw this movie. Nigga, we all saw this movie. Like, so you was there?
It be the Denzel. I'm putting cases on all you mouth.
So you was there?
Oh my god.
Jake with the money, we wanna go home. Jake with the money, we wanna go home.
Oh, nigga.
Oh my god. Great
Ew.
movie. Training Day, great movie.
Niggas
Shout
are
out my nigga Denzel.
Facts. Shout out to Denzel. All the black people that got Denzel on the family photo. Shout out to y'all, cause
Niggas
I can't get it alive. I can't get it alive.
Yeah,
keep
that's
that
some
shit
wild
moving.
Oh shit. But anywho,
Yeah, rest in peace, drops.
they coming back though. We can start it right now.
Next time.
All right.
I don't want this shit to fall out the mic.
What's next stop at?
I don't
North
know.
South, that's what you were talking about before.
Oh,
let's
yeah,
get
the
to
North
it.
versus the
So
South.
Rob, we need to holler at you, my man.
Facts.
No.
Shit.
Let me explain.
Before you explain, who was the North to you? Like what states?
Who you
What's
talking
the
to?
North?
Me?
You.
I would say everything above North Carolina. For real.
Everything?
So then you was tripping. But go ahead. I was trying to help
You
you.
was
make
the
a
only
case
one
here.
tripping.
Nah. Like I never
Everything
said.
or on? You're saying like on the coast? Like what are you trying to say?
Oh,
Be
Are y'all
specific.
talking about like straight across the whole country?
Yeah, that's what they.
A Mason-Dixon line all the way across?
Yeah.
I'm talking about
No,
East
I'm
Coast.
Just this
Yeah,
line.
Okay.
that's what we was talking. That's what I meant.
I thought that's what you
Where did
meant.
it come from?
Yeah.
He's the only one
The
Who
term.
thought I meant the entire country?
No, he's the only one
History.
he didn't know we was talking about New York, Philly, Jersey.
Yeah,
It's like-
and all the way down to Florida.
Yeah.
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 See,
Like in Georgia too. Like Atlanta, of course.
because I asked, are we extending the South out to Texas?
Of course.
I would, yes.
All right, then
Houston.
the North need at least
Y'all get Chicago.
Toronto or
Toronto.
Yeah, Toronto.
He took a city. He took a whole city.
Toronto is 30.
Yeah, I gave this nigga Chicago, and he said Toronto.
Yeah, that part's crazy.
Hold up,
Toronto's
nah.
Toronto's
I'm not giving you Toronto. You acting different.
That's not part of the country, so it can't count.
Nah, yeah, that's not part of it.
All right, yeah. Hold on,
I can't believe this nigga right now.
And then we get Toronto.
We get LA, y'all get Toronto.
Yeah.
Wow, that's crazy.
That's a whole new argument, now, right? That's a whole new argument,
Y'all
right?
just sell
That wasn't the argument though. So like,
Because
You want Drake?
I mean,
Need Drake for
no,
this shit,
Drake
and
would
then
smoke.
Tory Lanez would smoke that shit.
No, absolutely
Wait,
not.
no, because I'm getting. See, when I say the South, I'm talking about Outkast the East. I'm
Okay.
taking it back Easy E. Like I'm taking it back Ice Cube,
Man,
like
we got
NWA,
LL
like
Cool J. We got Run DMC.
right. We got Kendrick Lamar,
say
he pulling
LL?
in Drake. We got the
We got-
best
we
in
got-
South.
So we doing that, right?
Y'all got Hov.
Okay.
We got
so
Three
argument.
I'm out
Stacks.
of this one.
Beanie C.
We got
You're
Three
out
Stacks.
of
We
it.
got the baby
Baby
right
switching
now.
to
Who else?
Baby
We got Boosie. We got
Me.
Hold
NBA.
on. We got
We got the Migos right now.
No. Stop.
Yeah,
We got
right.
XXX.
Wait, that counts as rapping?
Stop.
He's had XXX.
Here's how we gonna do this.
Okay, we had
No,
XXX.
stop.
Okay,
Here's how we gonna do this.
the culture.
We're gonna
is-
go.
Rude ass.
We're gonna go rapper.
Like
Like
mad
you.
cool.
Nah, you asking for a lot right now. I
And
mean,
then the
I
crowd,
mean,
which is 1, 2, 3. We're gonna agree or disagree if they're on the same level.
Who?
And
Which-
give a point.
They probably
Who?
won't be, but
I'm gonna have to go on my phone and look up
we
Southern
talking
rappers and like I'm gonna have
they're
to.
gonna
That's
throw out
totally
rappers
fine.
from
All
the
right,
north.
yeah.
from
I
the
know
north
some
to
off the
south.
head, but I mean,
And then we're
Alright.
gonna see who's better. We're gonna decide who's better.
Are you ready?
You already know.
I'm ready.
The north.
You
is
go
better.
first. Biggie.
Damn, you start off with
Fuck.
heavy here. Look, you don't even got nobody. You about to say Andre?
How that drop sing?
oh yeah, I'm gonna say Andre.
Damn, why you doing
Three
that?
stacks. But I don't know if I can say Outkast because if I can say Outkast,
Nah, split them up.
Say okay.
I can
say
split them
Why
up.
would
But
you? Why would you waste?
I would
I
say
mean, go ahead.
Outkast because that was really the movement.
Outcast.
Three Stacks did his thing. Don't get me wrong, but the movement was like I ain't gonna discredit Big Boy. Him and Andre 3000 had a thing going on.
Okay. Dipset.
Look at him. Look at him.
Nah,
We
I'm
talk about
thinking.
movements.
I would say Ice Cube. I would say Ice Cube, NWA, and them.
Cube.
G Unit.
Damn, we're not even.
Mike and G.
State property.
You don't got much to go against. Like,
Nah, it's not that I don't. I'm thinking about
Rockefeller
Kanye.
Brothers.
I'm
Wait,
thinking
hold on,
about because I'm
wait,
thinking
wait,
on his
wait,
team
wait.
because I love Kanye and them.
Right.
It's not that I don't love the North. It's just that I feel more so for. I was just putting credit for the South because he discredited the South because we got the Baby, the Migos. Like I was saying, like it's not that we don't have artists and stars in them.
Right.
Like we had cultural movements back in the day from Easy E. Because if he counting California, he taking Toronto. I mean,
Which I don't think is fair.
all right, like I'm taking Houston. You still got Travis Scott and them over there.
Yeah, but who?
Don Toliver and them. That's a movement that didn't even start yet. Like
I mean, we could take Detroit and Big Sean in them too.
you can 100%.
I don't really want them.
Big
I'm gonna take that nigga though.
I don't really want them.
Yo, nah, you're wild.
I'll take Royce.
You're
Big Sean.
you're
I'll
acting
take Royce.
different.
That's it.
I'll
You're
take
acting
Royce.
different.
I'm definitely not
Niggas
taking
is
Sean,
acting
alright?
different.
I'm gonna take
Sean,
I'm gonna take all of them niggas.
I'll
Like
take Royce.
I still got T.I., Wayne. Like
That's cool.
come on now,
Oh,
Ludacris.
Man, listen, man. 50 gave
Jeezy.
us Bulletproof, man. That's it. It's over.
And you gave 2 video games.
2 video games, 2
Lil
classic
Jon.
albums,
A classic movie.
Rick
He gave
Ross,
us tank
a
tops,
classic
nigga.
movie,
A classic
a
Future,
number 1 TV show.
right.
Like, yo, my nigga, yo.
50 probably.
And
Two
he gave us
Chainz.
sneakers,
2
nigga.
Chainz not that nice.
Yo, we did have those G-Unit sneakers.
He gave us the sneaks.
Y'all ever seen the G-Unit sneakers? Oh
nah,
my
personally,
god. Y'all
I don't
niggas
know
did
if-
not grow up correctly.
I wasn't like a shoe person.
Oh, niggas hat pick.
I wasn't an anything person.
Niggas had pairs. I had the blue Johns.
Like that,
I had these Johns right here. I I had these shorts right here.
Niggas had them.
And then Short had these shorts right here. I clearly remember it. I clearly remember it. Yeah. The G-Unit Reeboks. Yeah.
You wore them too, right? Yeah.
You gonna put the pictures up when you talk about it?
They better look it up.
You didn't say the name.
I had the blue joints. Short had the green joints. It's the G-Unit Reeboks.
50 need to drop them shits right now, and I cop a pair. Word is boom.
I might cop, but I'm not gonna wear them bitches.
I'm gonna wear them. Niggas gonna know what time it is. You wear them.
Support black business. I wear
Gucci.
them once,
I need them black.
yeah, but
I'm about to go to Gucci.
Gucci over like West Side Gun, for example.
When did
like,
Gucci become like such a thing? It's so freaking ugly.
You talking about the rapper?
Probably because
Yeah.
yeah.
We got Scarface.
Who y'all got on hold? Like, let's start there.
Nobody.
Like, you can name Wayne.
I
you
mean,
can
I
name
don't think
whoever you
Hov
need
GOAT,
to.
but I mean,
We got Mob D.
Who's the GOAT?
Y'all got on Nas.
in rap, like what do you categorize rap or like MCing like artistry? Like what you saying?
It's over with this right here. We got Wu-Tang. It's over.
That's facts.
And
Y'all got a lot. It's not,
Let's top it, please.
bro. I'm not saying that New York's the origin of hip hop, bro. New York always gonna have the most artists. New York always gonna have the
Best artist.
like the wave. But don't discredit the South. Like the South don't got a wave. Like the South hasn't been moving.
Not going to discredit it.
What was your tweet? Cause you said some wild shit, and I didn't even come crazy. Like I said, yeah, like I just said, like yo, like don't come crazy at the South. Like we still got Gunna, we got Baby, we got all them. Baby dropping tonight, and you really trying to come crazy at the South? Like for what?
Baby.
Lil Baby can rap.
Wait, he get busy.
He gets fucking busy. It's just his voice you might not fuck with, but he gets busy on tracks.
I listen to West Side
Young
Gun.
Thug gets busy on tracks.
Young Thug?
Yes, Young Thug gets busy. He's an amazing artist.
Well, I
So when are we going? Well, the only person who disagrees is Darren, I guess.
About what?
Young Thug being a better artist than Lil Wayne.
Yeah, he's a better artist than Wayne.
Yeah, y'all got that. I'm not gonna talk about it.
Wayne a better rapper.
There's no
Better
there's no
MC.
point arguing it. Like
Wayne can rap
Better
really.
lyricist.
Like for content.
I don't know. I'm gonna side with y'all because I'd rather listen to Young Thug than Lil Wayne.
Nah, I don't know. They both like the same for me because like I understand Young Thug because he part of my generation and I understand like what he's trying to do with music and make it evolve. He's like a young Kanye to me. But I also understand Lil Wayne because like if I'm trying to listen to some bars and some lyrics, Lil Wayne to me is one of the best ever to do it.
That's a fact.
So
Gotta give credit where it's due.
really agree
I like
with
both of them niggas.
But for me, Wayne, he got bars, but his bars be some wild shit that don't really
Yeah.
resonate with nothing, really.
I can't agree to that.
I like the wordplay.
Like he'll give you some crazy punchlines, but it ain't really.
That's
You
the
ain't
shit
hear
that made me
hear his
want
new
to-
album?
Nah, he went off.
Funeral?
Yeah, I
You
heard
ain't hear Harden? Harden is my shit. You gotta listen to Harden. We should play it, but you know.
It's good.
Well, no, we can't.
Why not? It's a
Not trying to-
podcast. We're allowed to.
I don't know. I think I'm gonna take.
You don't got no deal yet.
YouTube don't play.
As a better artist, I'd rather listen to Slime Seasons 1 and 2 than probably anything Wayne put out. Honestly,
Young Thug. Young Thug might have the best verse of 2019.
Huh? Wait, last year?
and we can't
I
forget
was.
about that project with
As an artist.
Rich Homie,
Yeah.
like the tour project.
Yeah.
That shit.
Yeah. Thug got mixtapes
Thug
too.
got
Wayne
got
did too.
classes,
Wait.
classics.
But I'm just
you're
saying,
talking
like-
about between Thug and Wayne,
Yeah.
2019.
No, period.
Thug got a nice
I don't know
verse.
what you're thinking.
Thug had the best verse of 2019. The
I
best
don't-
verse.
I
said
don't
one of the
agree.
best- One of the best.
One
My
of-
fault.
he
If
did say
if I said the best, my bad. But I meant one of the best.
Cause like I
It
know-
did what it was supposed to do.
Like I know Griselda's not in this conversation, but like them niggas literally are so consistent with their music. I don't think anybody did better than them last year
Yeah.
as far as rapping goes.
Agreed.
I think they had the like top 10.
I fuck with Griselda.
Like
Tyler's not your man no more?
that's my nigga.
Tyler didn't make a rap album, so we don't
He
have to
didn't
do
make a
that.
rap album. Nah, he made a pop.
I
album.
think I've fallen in love.
that shit was
Damn, we got Snoop. We got Pac.
Hov.
Y'all got Biggie. We got Pac.
We got P Diddy. Like
Big pun.
P Diddy.
No, don't do that. P Diddy's impact on music. Period.
Fuck impact.
Oh man, niggas giving P Diddy
We got
credit.
Shine.
P Diddy's ability to create a song.
I'm talking about his ability to rap. Well, y'all talking about
Niggas
some-
giving P
I'm talking
Diddy
about-
credit.
I'm not talking about like usually when I talk about the music, I'm just talking about like can you rap and like do it make sense? You talking about something.
But you're not only a rap fan, so you should be able to understand when we're talking about artistry.
Yeah, but when I listen to rap, I don't listen for artistry.
We got Ice-T in the game. We got Ice-T in the game.
Method Man, Redman, Tretch,
Easy E.
Joe Budden.
Come on now, Dr. Dre, MC Ren, YG.
Let me ask you something.
E40.
French, Stack Bundles.
We got
Chase Montana.
We got Trademark. We got
French falling off.
Almighty Lowe's in this bitch. Like
when French first came out, he was talking.
French who?
French Montana.
I don't fuck with French Montana.
Coke Boys 3 is tough. I don't care. No, Coke Boys 4 is
You know who? Nah, I don't. Cause I just don't know his music is like that. Cause his shit.
And we got Bobby.
He used to have some hits, but I don't know what happened to that nigga. He got famous.
He used to have hits.
He started making too much money.
wait, where's Jay Elect from?
New Orleans.
That's down south.
Mm-hmm.
You might have a. It's like, he's not better than Ho. Sorry, that's it.
You ain't got it. All right, next topic.
He can rap.
Next topic.
He can rap his ass off.
I don't care.
Probably
Next
the
topic.
best of himself.
Ask yourself what topic.
I think Jay Elect. I'm gonna say it. He ain't proved it yet, but based on past projects, he could be the greatest to ever ever.
Hey, fucking man.
What he say? They call me Jay Electronica. Fuck that. They call me Jay Elect Hanukkah, Jay Elect Yarmulke, Jay Elect Ramadan, Mahasadam, whatever you like, bro. Jay Elect is nice.
But when I talk about like rapping, like the way he put words together, the message behind it, he got the potential to be the greatest.
But you not fucking with the Eminem Godzilla challenge?
Fuck no. I seen that shit on Twitter, and guess what I did? Kept scrolling.
Nah. I put the joint. He was like, snatching them headphones off. Do not want to hear that, bro. Like,
he was all happy in the video too, rapping.
Bro, why is Eminem doing that? Why is he doing
old?
that?
He's too old and too solidified.
He's still trying. He has a chip on his shoulder. He trying to prove some shit. Like
I don't like his music. Like
what
that,
does a trailer? What does that prove?
I don't. He's trying to get some little white kids. That, you know what I'm saying?
You talking about this John?
Yes.
Yeah.
That joint.
Like, come on, man. Like you gave us 8 Mile, we get it. You good?
That's ridiculous.
This shit is just Rap God again. Like, he did Rap God and never stopped making that song, bro. I don't care what nobody says, bro. He literally did Rap God and never stopped making that song. His music used to be good. Like, Eminem was good. At a point in time in history, that nigga had good music. I don't care what no one say. He made good music. Like, but there's a difference between good music and, like, hits, bro. Like, you can make good music. Like, his music was real, is what I'm saying. This nigga's just saying nothing now. Like, the niggas are eating it. Like, this nigga's literally saying nothing. Since Rap God, he's been doing the same fast rap style shit.
Yeah.
And then, before that, he was still on some bullshit. Don't get me wrong. But, I'm saying, like, back when he dropped Mockingbird, like, Encore, and all that shit.
Is tough.
He had a couple, like, his songs are tough. Like, Mockingbird was tough. What's the song, Like Toy Soldiers? That was tough.
That was off of what? Encore, right?
Yeah, that was off Encore.
Remember that?
And then
got that shit as a Christmas gift.
Yeah, that shit he was hitting, bro. I'm trying to tell you, bro. He had a couple hits, but I don't know what happened to that nigga. Like, the drugs hit that nigga crazy. And I'm sorry, but he tried to come back, and he's never been the same, bro. And now he's got what he's going now. He's clean, and I love it. Like, he's clean and he's on his shit. But, bro, like, you're too talented to be in this one lane. Like, we've seen you do this. I want to see M try to do some different shit.
He's trying to fit in with the kids.
Like, fuck that, bro. You're too talented to be trying to fit in with the kids. You're too old to be trying to fit in with the kids. The kids should be trying to fit into you.
Yeah, but
because you're OG.
For the past couple years, he hasn't been able to, like, really get a groove. Like, every time he drops some shit, everybody's hating because either it's bad or
bro.
Listen, like, nah,
M tried to drop some shit to get a money grab because he was trying to do that shit for black people.
Fact.
When Joe Budden said that shit, like, that day I started watching Everyday Struggle. And I watched every episode, the first episode on. When M said that shit, when Joe said that shit was a money grab.
Like, that Donald Trump freestyle is crazy.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He was just trying to get some bread, bro. You ain't have, like, bro, it's cool. It's cool.
If it's not bread, at least clout.
So do we call him a genius for this move?
For what?
For, like,
Triller?
No. For everything.
The Godzilla challenge? No.
Everything he's been doing, because, like, even though he's not really relevant, we're still talking about him right now. Like,
that's because he will always be one of the biggest hip hop artists of all time.
Like, he is
right,
star.
We don't have to talk about everything he does. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get weird.
The mics are hot.
A lot of bullshit happened.
A lot of shit happened.
All right.
A lot of shit happened.
Nah, a lot of piss happened.
Yo, that's not funny.
That's
It's
gotta
really
be a
funny.
drop. It's gotta be
A lot of this happened.
a lot of shit happened. Gotta be a merch.
Oh, 100%.
Like a
A
t-shirt,
hat.
Disagree. Episode 13.
That'd be a cool hat. A lot of shit happened. In like
what
a
we talking
circle.
Oh,
Like,
and
no, like-
being childish.
Yeah, that challenge was a little different.
You gonna participate?
Celebrated almighty Lord.
What?
Peace
You gonna
God.
participate?
Am I gonna participate?
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't give a fuck about Eminem.
Oh, you're trying to
Are
do
you
it?
talking about the challenge?
So you're talking
Yeah,
about-
he
I'm doing
starts
the challenge.
skitsing.
I'm doing the challenge.
I smoke too much now to be doing no Godzilla challenge, bro.
I don't think about it. I
But-
listen to the song to do the challenge.
It's just a simple fact that like I don't agree with that shit. Like
What don't you-
it's not that I don't agree with the challenge. I mean, shoot your shot, you feel me? But it's just I feel like he's
That
too
nigga-
mature for that shit. Like
That nigga's
he's
50.
trying to pander to the wrong audience.
Yeah, for
50-year-old man.
He's bigger than that.
Yeah, like you're bigger than
way
that.
bigger
Yeah,
than
but
that.
think
Like
about
I want to hear about what you doing for your kids right now, your plans for the future. I want to hear about what you giving back to hip hop, what you thinking about doing, your business ventures, how you moving your money. Like I want to hear what your life like.
Well-
Like, cause we really give a fuck about you. Like, if we real fans type shit.
yeah.
Like, we followed your whole career when you was in recovery. Like, like, it's cool, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. We really fuck with you. Like, I want to hear about that shit. Like, that's all I'm saying.
Well,
But,
majority of his money is
you know.
coming from like the weird white kids. And,
I know. Like, that shit with Juice WRLD, like, that shit blew my shit.
And if he's
'Cause-
gonna try to like pander to us, you feel me, and not really focus on them so much.
No, but no.
The
no,
one
we're
track
not
he
doing
could have been on
We're
that
not
rap
doing
shit with was the track with Juice WRLD.
Cause
And he wasn't. He gave Juice WRLD a fucking hook.
The reason why
And that
I'm not
nigga
doing
was
that, Darren,
passed
is
away.
Every time we talk about Eminem, and every time
It was just corny.
Eminem gets mad, he starts talking about how hip hop he is. Excuse me.
Yeah.
So I don't want to hear nothing about him pandering to his audience when he's actively trying to make his audience hip hop. So if you're actively trying to make your audience hip hop and not the weird white kids, then no, you're too old to be doing that challenge. Get on your grown man shit.
The Baby doing challenges like that. The Baby a rapper for the club.
Like the baby can
Like
do
once,
a challenge.
like once he grows up, like once he, not grows up, but
Once he
he's like
becomes the
30.
man,
Like his kids are babies. Like he's still out here in like. But once he evolves and he starts dropping music, I bet you he's gonna evolve. Like J. Cole. J. Cole was a young rapper, and now J. Cole's rapping about shit he would have never rapped about back then in the day. He's always
on his conscious tip?
he was always on his woke shit, but his mind evolved.
Oh, okay.
Like the music he makes, like he makes folding clothes, like that song on what's that tape called?
I know what you're talking about.
I can't believe I can't think of that tape right now. Where She's
For Your
Mine
Eyes
is on
Only.
it. For Your Eyes Only. On For Your Eyes Only. He couldn't have made a For Your Eyes Only in the beginning of his career, but he could have made. But right now he can make a Cold World. He can make a Born Sinner
Oh, I
right
see
now.
what you're saying. So like,
His music evolved.
right. So he can still.
But M
yeah.
back in the day could make the shit he's making right now. You feel me?
Yeah, I get you.
There's a disconnect. There's a real life disconnect, and no one wants to talk about that. Huh?
Plateaued.
Yeah, I don't know what he did, but
Nigga,
I think he's better than this.
Do you think he was ever evolving, or you think he never?
Yeah, he was evolving.
Okay.
When
'Cause
he was
Marshall
talking about
Mathers-
his drug problems.
That
Even
stand
though I
shit?
don't agree with it,
Yeah,
that's evolving.
that's evolving. His music was different.
I didn't really like it, but that's
It
him.
was
This shit is the
moving
same.
forward
to
in
the
his career.
definition evolving.
The
Yeah.
music for the death of whatever the fuck this shit's called, music to kill,
He used to be murdered by.
music to be murdered by, is the same
No.
shit as
Why not
Kamikaze.
even the fucking name?
He's stupid.
Cause it was like a comeback. It was like a play on someone else's album.
Can't even call his own shit.
He need to go back to his old shit for real. I like the
Stream yummy.
No. I like the
I got that.
I don't
Fuck
know
no.
words to the songs, but I like his old shit, like his
Don't stream
his fun
yummy.
songs, like, hi, my name is what?
Stream
like,
the
shit like
box.
that.
My
I
name
like that.
Well, you better go back to 1998.
Right, like
I remember watching that shit come up on BET.
It's not good
like,
rap though.
my
It's
name
like
is
Tom-
huh? Yeah, but
It's
that's his,
solid. I like
and
it.
he wouldn't do like that's the shit he's doing right now.
Bro, for me, when I was
That don't sound
6,
like
7, 8, watching that shit on BET, that shit was, yo, this shit is hard.
Yeah,
I don't get that from M now. Like,
Yeah.
No, not at all.
Like I remember watching that. As
He
a
was
little
still
ass
hard
nigga,
with that shit. Yeah.
Eating my oatmeal on the BET countdown, watching that shit.
Come on now.
And like the shit he was doing before is still doable at that level today. Because Lil Dicky does the same shit. Like I don't know if y'all ever listen to any of the shit. But
Yeah.
he's like the modern day, like what Eminem.
No, we're not.
was.
We're not doing that.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Modern day. Yeah,
Not
no,
exactly, but
no.
he imitates him.
Yeah, for sure. And
He
I think
100% imitates him.
If M was back on that wave,
I gotta give him that.
He could definitely.
You know why I'm not with y'all? Because Jordan Lucas' career is not taking off. And he's doing that same
Because
shit.
that nigga's corny as shit.
I don't agree with that.
That's
He's
all
not
there
doing
is
the
to
same
it.
shit. Jordan Lucas's music is more woke.
Yeah, he's
But-
trying to be woke.
He's black, so it ain't gonna hit the same.
Right.
Exactly.
If you're corny
Well,
and black, it's
I
like,
agreed,
you
but
don't want to listen to that.
agreed.
Like how you feel about
Agreed.
Game.
Agreed.
Like you think he's corny, you don't want to listen to him.
That nigga is
can
corny.
rap. Right? So he can rap. Like
He can rap, but he can rap his ass. I don't say he corny. He name drop entirely too much.
Oh,
He be
Yeah.
lying.
Like-
lying.
Like it be a name drop
Like,
to every song. I'm
Name
like,
dropping and lying. Like,
Like imagine.
I'm not trying to say
hearing my
shit.
name on some shit. It's like, wait, what? Like that nigga like I smoked the L with big. Like, hold on, nigga.
You
Like,
already ain't fucking bored yet.
I'm trying to mind my business because Game from California.
But Game can rap though. I think
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, for sure. 100%.
Dr. Dre made the Chronic too.
Ice Cube made the. Never mind.
Nah, you wildin'. Dre made Chronic.
My fault. My fault.
Snoop had a part in it. Yeah, with a mask and a little bit of gasoline. Like that's that shit. Ice Cube is that shit.
What's your favorite diss record?
No Vaseline for sure.
Favorite diss record? That's tough.
Or Ether. Probably
Ether's ass,
my
bro.
favorite, like my personal. Your
personal?
My personal would be
my-
Ether.
No,
It would be Ether.
My personal would probably.
You're smoking crack.
Now my personal.
Ether's so fucking
It'll
ass.
You're
probably
smoking
either
crack.
be-
No.
But what I think the best is No Vaseline.
It'll probably either be the Beanie Siegel the
Shut
Jada
up.
joint,
Shut up. I'm not.
or
No.
Niggas are wild. That's not even funny.
The Beanie Siegel John.
Jay-Z. Not Takeover.
I know what you're talking about.
Not Super Ugly.
Is that your chick?
Yeah, is that your chick?
Is that your chick?
That nigga came at now. It's hard on that joint.
And that shit was a hit.
Nigga said, "Don't get mad at me. I don't love them all. Couple my face to my face with another one. You had to see. She keep calling me big, and my name is Jay-Z. She was all on my dick gradually.
She keep calling me big and my name Jay-Z.
He was right at Hov. Hov was right at Nas on that shit. Right at.
Yo,
Niggas don't even know that's a diss record.
Darren.
Yo.
Look,
Why is Royce the 5'9" so mad?
who he mad
I
at?
don't hear the anger.
I think the check is joint. He just
Bro.
dropped.
Oh, you be the project.
But it's called Allegory, right?
Yeah, that should be.
Yeah.
What I listened to so far,
I didn't grab it yet.
he's smoking Kendrick. I don't know. Smoking Kendrick. I don't
The
know.
whole shit, but like,
Kendrick dropping in 2020, I
I don't
heard.
think Kendrick went that smoke with Royce.
I don't really like.
I
When I
do.
listen to the music, I don't really like.
Different
Feel what they
demographic.
feeling, you feel me? So I didn't feel any type of anger and shit. I was listening for bars like, oh, this nigga's rapping. Like,
Worst will probably be nominated, but if Kendrick drops, he's not gonna
He's
win.
more so just tired of niggas not giving him
yeah, I didn't
his
get
respect.
that vibe off the shit.
I got that vibe.
That's understandable.
He was the whole skip. Oh my god! You watch that LA Leakers?
I'm gonna grab that right now.
Bro, you have to watch that Royce 5'9" LA Leakers. That whole skip part sound like, oh my god.
Yeah, I heard he produced the whole thing too.
Yeah,
Royce could rap his ass off.
Ooh.
he he produced it
It's strong kind of long. Though.
and wrote everything. Called the Allegory.
Oh my god.
What the fuck are y'all talking about?
Oh, niggas upstairs.
Bitch running back and forth
Doing
upstairs.
suicides up there and shit.
He's getting ready for his fitness test tomorrow at gym.
No, who you think got the best diss record? Well, your favorite diss record. Or the best?
Both. I want both.
Something to do with what we were talking
Cause your favorite don't gotta necessarily be your best.
Well, my favorite would be the
My
Beans
favorite,
to Jada.
No.
my
I'm
favorite
just-
is
I'm like
to
this.
50 Cent to Ja Rule.
That's
What's that song
something
called?
different.
Just take a no, it's the same.
It's something different.
She knows.
Oh, you mean this weed is on there?
No.
Carly, have you ever like seized or something from my shit? Like, it's not gonna kill you. Like
She got drive home, like,
Yeah.
I think it was back down, yeah.
many
Right.
Nah, it wasn't. It was back down.
That's so
Yeah, back
different.
down.
She's looking at me.
That's so different.
I don't want back down.
my
That
favorite
shit
diss track. It sounds corny, right? But
I
it's
hate
gotta
saying
be
that.
You even say the first letter.
no. Starts with a W, I believe. It's by Joe Budden. Dissing Drake.
Oh yeah, that was crazy
Yeah,
too.
that
That shit was hard.
Right here per your request, now you stuck in them
Yeah,
shit.
he went in.
It was like 6 minutes, just bar
He
after bar. I was
went
like,
in.
oh my god, like
My
when
favorite,
is he gonna stop?
yeah, that was up there, bro.
revised.
Oh,
My favorite-
actually,
My favorite diss
Story
record
Addy
is
Gunn.
Joe Budden OSL 3.
I need a whole 4-part series. You
Yo,
want me
niggas are
technical?
wildin'.
Take little shots now. All right, let me chill.
I forgot about
I can rap that whole
I forgot
verse.
about the push
What's-
on to Drake too. That
Yeah,
song, like,
modern day. That's my favorite one.
I mean, the Drake.
Nah, it's nothing. It's nothing. I don't got nothing against Drake. 'Cause I ain't say neither of those two.
But that story of Adam,
My
that
favorite
shit
diss
was
track
something.
is Ether. I think the best one was No Vaseline.
what did he say about 40?
Ghost Riders aside.
Whatever he said about 40, it was like, yo, this is it. Like,
Nah, I'm taking that
Talking
being
shit on
secret
40.
to Jada.
Why 40? Why 40 have to take that shot though? That ain't fair.
he was a lot allied with Drake. He should have been his friend. That's all I can say.
What's your favorite like modern day one?
Modern day.
Yeah, like today-ish.
Fuck Steph Curry. Fuck Steph.
Fuck Kevin Durant. That's the
They both got that song. That's crazy.
Modern day, I'm probably say Summer 16. Niggas sleep on that record. Drake body weak in that shit.
Nah, but me got him back in.
Wait, was that
Warpaint is my favorite. I like
That was
Warpaint.
Warpaint.
Warpaint is my favorite diss track between both of them.
Wait, that was.
Cause that was some real grimy MC
Drake,
shit.
yeah.
I thought he just dropped 2.
You're not a true hip hop fan like us,
I don't
so
listen
that's
to
why you
Drake or
confused.
Meek.
That's why you confused.
You didn't hear Warpaint?
I don't listen to
Wait.
Drake or Meek.
Hold up.
Warpaint free, so I'm about to play that shit.
Drake or Meek?
Drake, I don't like Drake anymore. I used to listen
Let-
to Drake.
yeah,
Like, if
'cause
you go
I-
back to this,
I agree with that, but I listen
was on the
to.
same page.
I still like Drake.
No.
I still like nowadays Drake.
When Drake dropped More Life, I went on a Drake strike. I was like, I cannot tolerate the
You're
bull.
crazy because I fuck with More Life.
More Life I couldn't get.
I fuck with More Life. We've always fucked with More Life. We always fuck with More Life. That's one thing me and Shiloh always fuck with.
More Life, but all them niggas from UK gotta go, son.
Nah, you're crazy. You're crazy.
These niggas, yo.
That record with Kings is fire. Batman.
That shit
so
hit.
bad.
Nah, but
I couldn't get.
he did sound like the
Crazy.
I'm sorry, Drake. You my nigga.
Batman.
But I couldn't get with that More Life.
He said, "I'm a black man, government earner."
Yeah.
Like, come on, Batman. Like,
That's not even the melody. That's not the melody.
No laughs like that.
Like Drake.
That
yo,
shit
I
makes
couldn't
sense.
get that, my nigga.
Nah, I wasn't even giving him the bars. I was just saying. I mean, I was just giving him the bars. I wasn't even trying to do it in a way. But that shit makes sense. He a black man, government earner. You know what I'm saying? Batman make money. He a billionaire.
Drake
That
rap
makes
like
sense to me.
Super Hot
And
Fire.
Batman black.
That sounds some shit Super Hot Fire would say.
UK bars. I don't know. I was fucking with that. That was a record to me.
Drake was solid on Take Care.
Ice Melts was fire. No. See,
We
Darren,
want
you different because Drake's old music was fire.
That was
So that's
was
I
a
get
Young
you.
Money fan.
I get you.
No,
here's my issue.
Same,
Here's
but
my only
he
issue.
evolved and it's just different.
Here's my only
it's just
issue.
different. But I fuck with it.
Darren, stop fucking with Drake when Drake put out his best album.
What was that?
Nothing was the same.
What?
I didn't listen to it. Well, I think I listened to it.
Nothing was the
What?
the best Drake album.
Bro, you didn't listen to Nothing Was the Same?
When it dropped, nah.
Tuscan Leather?
Alright, so
That's probably one of the greatest intros of all time.
No
I
cap.
heard that joint. I
No
didn't really
cap.
fuck with it. But let me tell you what the whole
shit.
shit was. So
Oh.
Y'all hear this?
I gotta call an Uber.
You said you ain't fuck with Tuscan Leather?
nah,
Oh my
like,
God.
Drake's new shit is not really
Come
you know, really
through.
for me. Like
Come through.
Bro, the
like,
two
like-
greatest intros of all time is Meek and Drake.
Tuscan Leather?
Tuscan Leather and Dreams and Nightmares. Of our generation are the greatest intros that have ever came
you
out.
can say that all you want.
Listen, man, I'm gonna tell you. I was working at ShopRite 2013. I played that shit the whole 45 minute drive, my nigga.
Yeah,
No, I'm
Tuscan
fucking
Leather.
with you. I'm fucking with you,
Same
but
with Dreams and Nightmares. Like I don't even know the lyrics to that shit. Like I don't know shit about that song.
yo, this nigga.
Like,
Y'all see how this nigga Darren lives?
in this entirety, probably heard it like 4 times, maybe.
Oh, you are
But
bugging.
the thing that happened was
Yo, go
back
to
in-
any Philly event. They playing that. Like,
Worst
They
Hey,
played
that's
the
right.
Griselda shit when we went to
Yes,
see
that's
Benny. So back in the day, when I was like really starting to, it was everything playing on the radio. I was into that shit. So my aunt showed me some shit that really fucked me up, and like now I'm like that was fucking stupid, but. So it was like the Illuminati was like real big and putting subliminal messages and everything, and I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like I don't want to deal with this.
Yeah, I've been down that path.
So then
I went down that path when I was 7.
Yeah.
Watching Jay-Z rap Lucifer backwards. I've been down that path.
Yeah.
When everybody in the
It was some shit they put on. They played it in reverse. He was like 666 murder of Jesus.
No.
I was like, I'm done. Like no more of that. So everything that was on the radio, I cut off, and that's when I discovered Our Future. And from then on, I grew
Which
my
is
whole,
not fair because them forward is 666.
That's crazy.
Nah, them niggas are
He went from this subliminal
to outright.
Future Wolfgang, kill them all, don't give a fuck, loiter squad, butt fuck.
So listen, them niggas were atheists, so they didn't even believe in God. So how they gonna be like Antichrist?
I don't know what Drake is. I don't know what Drake is.
Right, but that was my mindset back then.
So you just thought Drake
I
was Christian?
cut everything off that was on the, like, I wasn't even fucking with music. I wasn't on music. Like, that was it. And then, like, I grew my own, like, likes and interests off of that. Like, everything I know now is because I looked on the internet for that shit. I didn't really fuck with Drake and Meek and all them niggas like that.
This nigga's
Simple as that.
this nigga like 666 fuck Jesus.
They're
Backwards.
different.
Yeah, well,
Stop him from
my aunt,
the greatest album of all time.
she was
One of the
You're
incredible.
big different.
Like, incredible, you know what I'm saying? But I'm glad I didn't listen to that shit because, like, my music taste would be so different now. Like, 100%.
I mean, I feel you.
Future in it, like, I don't think
No, I don't fuck with Future.
Bro.
But the South got Future, so what's up?
He not rapping.
I don't really fuck with Future's music like that.
They are
nigga.
I think he got a couple. I think he got a couple hits. I like a couple of his songs, but like I don't fuck with his music
His
like
last
that.
two
Heavy.
projects.
I don't like the
these
way it
niggas like
sounds.
dialogue and shit.
I don't like the way it sounds. That's it. I just don't like the way it sounds. I just don't like it sound.
You go through my music, it's all like.
I got a couple of his songs. Like I
Dirty
like
Sprite too.
I like March Madness. I like
Nigga, you gotta listen to Evil.
see
my
his shit
nigga.
with I like that song with The Weeknd on Evil. I like his joint tape with Drake, but I like Drake more so than the project. But I like Future. He hits too.
Who got the best verse on Digital Dash?
Future.
Okay.
Ran.
Making sure.
Ran
I'm making
that
sure. Making
shit.
sure. We're
Yeah,
making sure.
it's Future.
We're
No
making
doubt.
sure. Okay. We're making sure. Cause he.
Future had the best verse on Scholarships. Low key.
I don't know.
I will go baby. The money went from already.
And Future.
Like, come on,
cleaned
bro.
up Meek on Money Ain't No Issue. That's crazy.
Nah, Future be hitting, no doubt. He got another song. I can't think about it, but I'm seeing the cover art. It's like red eyes with a white background. That's the cover art, but I can't think of that shit for like the life
Wait,
of
do
me.
we have any other topics to talk about?
No, we're just talking about.
Yeah, we got the safe. We got a lot, but you know.
Yeah, we got a
that
lot.
shit.
We got a lot.
Like, we gotta remember.
Yeah, we are pandering out.
Yeah.
Oh shit, yeah.
Well,
So
one of the ones that
We
like,
love music.
you were supposed to talk about, but we talked about it, but it's deleted, but we
Yeah.
didn't really talk about it.
Nah, we still got to be on that.
The one that's like open relationships versus.
Oh yeah, that got deleted. Friends with
I might have
benefits.
some
and shit.
bars for that shit.
Yeah,
He really was. He was saying his own shit.
I want it back for y'all real
Say it
quick.
again. Say it again.
talk that shit.
I got here. This.
Slow it down.
I just missed you.
Yo, alright.
Turn it up.
See the trash.
So
Turn it off. I can see that it's trash.
Damn. I thought my nigga under the bus like that.
You mentioned one of his bars. That nigga trash.
My bad, Con. I was, you know what I'm saying?
No, Con, you midget. Fuck
You, oh my god.
hey, hold on, what's your beef now?
trash ass midget. You
All right,
sound like a
what's the
personal
bar?
vendetta. How did you even make
Fuck
it?
one of your bitches.
Yo, I'm trying. We Eskimo
Like,
brothers.
what happened?
What
What
the fuck?
happened?
Me and Con Eskimo brother. Nah, that nigga just trash. Like, everybody I watch that he does. I
Nigga
go
mad
with
'cause
such
he left-
high expectations.
He
and
left
just-
Smack for Wild Nut. That's why you mad.
Man,
I'll leave Smack for Wild
he
Nut.
ain't even- Yo, Charlie Clips and who else? Is that Hitman? Hitman, they both still rap URL, even though they're on Wild 'N Out. You know?
No, Conceited said, "No, I'm good off this Wild Nut money."
It's trash. But let's go to the next shit. It was the
Open relationships
Oh, yeah.
versus something.
So,
I wasn't here, so I don't know.
Rob, can I ask you a question?
What's your
Yeah.
opinion
To
on
you, what is your difference? I want to clarify the difference, right? What's the difference between an open relationship and friends with benefits?
Well, I would say in an open relationship, y'all together. Like, y'all could live together. Like, y'all could live your life. Like, that's still like a boyfriend and girlfriend. Mm-hmm. It's just that y'all have the understanding that you could fuck outside your relationship. That's it. Okay. But that's grown people shit. Like, that's just people deciding they could do that. And friends with benefits isn't like, y'all not together. Like, y'all just fucking. Like, we just cool. Like, type shit.
He on the same page that I was on. I call you at 3 o'clock.
That's a whole different thing. Like, yeah. Like, if I text you late night, like, you know what it is.
I ain't gotta explain.
Talking's not the same as that, because talking's on their way to.
Sometimes don't you think that they're.
No, because friends with benefits should be established.
Okay, it should
Talk
be.
your shit, King.
But my thing is, like, don't you think that they get confused sometimes? And
I think they can be, but I don't think it should be.
Like, between, like, let's say you're thinking, okay, this is just someone I'm fucking, and they're like, oh, like, this could eventually become something. Even if they know it's friends with benefits, a lot of the times they think in their head, like, oh, eventually.
That's your fault.
Excuse me, I didn't.
Not you. I'm saying the girl. Like, I'm saying, like, that's her fault.
Guys do it too.
Like,
okay, that would be his fault.
I'm about to hit 28 next month. So back when I was younger, I used to run game like that, not tell them what it is. Now I'm at the point now, like, yo, this is what it's gonna be. See, either you fucking or you not.
I feel that.
Oh my god.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no point in trying to gas you.
I'm still in my young boy days.
Beating around the bush, wasting time. Let's get to the chase. Yo, what's up? What you doing right now?
Oh,
Nothing. Pull up. If you come through, you trying, you know what I'm saying?
I'm 21.
Or you want me to come over? I gotta bring a condom? I'm straight to the point.
Right.
Let me know.
That's how
you're
supposed to do it. That's
if
the
not,
best way to get it done.
If not, I still come through and kick it with you.
Communicate.
Right. I need to know if I'm fucking or not.
Communicate your intentions. That's how you get it done.
Like, I'm at the point now in life, like, if I'm chilling with a shorty, I don't need to fuck all the time.
Right.
But
literally.
If you look good and your ass crazy,
I'm trying to hit that.
I'm saying.
It is what it is.
Magnum or not.
Like, right.
If not, I still come through, kick it with you. We can be friends.
Right, but you gotta let me know.
I ain't gonna be mad if you say no. I ain't like, all right, fuck you, a dub.
Right. But just know the energy isn't what it would be if we would be fucking. See, like that's
wait.
Like that's a whole different. That's a whole.
No. See,
that's
right. Like not fucking. I'm gonna just come through on the couch with it.
We chilling. Like what's good? Like
we're not
what you want to talk about?
We boys.
Like yeah. Now you my nigga. Like right now you the homie. You the homie. Now you the homie.
So how come I can't?
So
you don't be on that level. You don't
be Wait, what? Why can't you?
You don't be on that level.
Why can't you what?
So, man, I'm not even gonna talk about it right now. Let's continue this conversation.
Why can't you say you don't got bitches?
Yeah, exactly.
Cause you do.
Cause I'll be fucking none of them. That's not.
That's not what we meant though.
Is that by choice?
Yes. So yes.
Anytime somebody's not fucking, it's by choice. Anytime somebody's fucking,
no. What we saying is you have the power.
So
you Thanos right now. You can snap your finger. Get to their crib and snap your finger like bitch. Take them drawers off. When they do it. You can do that, but you're choosing not to. That's the choice right there.
Y'all can do that. Y'all got that.
I don't have that.
All right, so
remember when he said 28?
I'm telling y'all,
he might have the renegade.
Right.
I'm trying to give y'all the game. You feel me? I'm about to hit 28.
The game.
Y'all all 21, 22. You know
I'm 28.
what I'm saying? You older.
Yeah.
But you know what I'm saying? I'm trying to give y'all the game. This is what it is.
It's like when Obito had the mask on and only showed one eye.
Yeah.
So it's like he might have had the other one.
Yeah.
He might have had it.
Crush. He ain't had the other one.
But we didn't know it was Obito.
He had a renegade under his shit.
It wasn't his. He stole that bitch.
Thanos.
You right. It was Madara's.
I mean,
he didn't steal it.
Like that.
He didn't steal it. It was borrowed. Madara gave it to him. Nah, you capping.
That's crazy.
It wasn't even borrowed. It was given.
So like the standard works for everybody but me is what I'm hearing. But let's continue the conversation.
No, why no?
Who said that? I had some situation there when I had the power, but I didn't want to use it. I still got bitches at that point. It's just that I don't want to
power,
Amen.
And he showed responsibility.
So you got them. You just now you
are not Spider-Man.
It's like you got money in your pocket.
New York,
you're not spending.
Northern Legend.
See, so you got bitches. And you
Shout out to
Spidey.
It's
cool.
Don't come at me though. Don't try to rub me in. So
he lives at. No, just kidding.
Relax. I live in North Carolina.
Get that nigga fired from Walmart.
Worst day of my life, yo.
Did you get fired?
And you caused that. All you had to do was mind your business. All you had to do was look at the pic and be like, oh, that shit wild.
Why
and
you
keep
bring us up
trolling, bro.
again? Poor
Why you
Darren.
had to fire me, son? Like,
Yo, niggas are different.
I can't wait to.
That shit was crazy.
Like, I have to fully explain that
at my
story, bro. I have to fully
He
explain that
incriminated
story.
everyone at my house.
I seen every single video. So like, I had that shit on my first Twitter account. Like that shit was crazy.
Yo,
Oh my god! Get him fired!
Yo, you hear that? You hear that? You hear they cut the.
That's some crazy
They
shit.
act like you're a Nazi or some shit.
Right.
Yeah, man, I need those videos. I need those videos expeditiously, bro.
They don't
Them shits have to be sampled in like 5 years,
They
bro.
don't, they don't exist anymore. You had to like use like a time machine. On
I'm gonna hit Jack up.
Them bitches got reported.
They got it in the Twitter archives.
That was my most popping video. Like, my most popping shit I ever posted.
Hey,
Thousands of views and shit. Like, it's crazy. I put out a whole mixtape last
People
week.
be blocking,
I ain't get
blocked
many
you and
clicks.
shit.
I got like 150 people blocked on that shit. And I'm
you block people?
People block me, I block them back. Because when you block somebody, you can still look at their shit. So if I can't see your shit, you can't see my shit.
I feel like that should just be a rule on Twitter though.
That's
Like,
true.
Yeah, it is.
yeah, it's true. Like,
I block Nicki Minaj. I can look at her tweets whenever.
and I think that's not fair.
That's not right.
And I think it's unfair that if a private account tries to follow me,
That's not how it is on Instagram.
like rappers on computers,
or Facebook.
I should be able to automatically have the ability to follow them back. It's like, why you follow me?
Well, you made your account private or public. So
Yeah, it's public. You can look at it. Why you following me?
so
Why do you need to
it's
keep
easy
looking
to
at it?
Access.
Why are you mad you're getting followers?
Because I don't rock with niggas like that.
Then make your shit.
He said,
private.
"I don't rock
That's
with
the only
you."
thing.
No. Like, cool, you follow me. Why? That's all I want. I want to know why. Because there's niggas out here doing weird and wild shit.
I mean, him.
Did we ever talk
unfollowing
about
you
that
doesn't
dude?
change shit.
Did we ever talk about that dude?
The one that was respectful.
And boy, you still weird.
No, not that guy.
Not feet.
No, I was talking about the guy that like stole our freaking podcast name.
Oh shit! Now we don't want to give him clout. Chill.
Oh, nigga, you dicky?
Yeah. He's crazy. But
No cap.
We're not gonna like put him out there so he gets some followers and shit.
Nah, that nigga was dancing on that video though.
Yes, he was.
Nah.
That nigga was wilding out.
What was
I
that
said
song?
that
What was the song?
I don't know.
It was that shit by Fun or some shit. It was a.
Fun?
Yeah, it was. It's some like.
Oh.
It was like what?
So yeah, we didn't finish the friends with benefits.
Oh,
Oh.
shit, yeah. Okay,
So they're not the same.
They're not the same?
It was a very minor difference.
Nah, they're definitely not the same.
I wouldn't say mine. I say
I don't
difference
find
is,
it
like,
relevant
whether you're in a relationship
to
or not.
my life.
this is about a conversation. Like, you gotta be over relationship. You really gotta be honest. Like, a lot of people can't deal with honesty. They say they can until it really.
Exactly.
Right.
That's my whole problem with the whole thing.
Until like girls be like, if you just want to fuck, let me know. All right, I'm trying to fuck. What's up?
And they be like,
Oh, no, I'm not
I don't know, not like that.
And then when you bounce on them, then they get mad.
Yeah, they
like,
upset.
sure, I told you what it was. Like,
Right. Like it's not like I was
That's
misleading
the
you
thing,
the
though.
whole time.
That's what I was saying about girls is that like no matter how many times you tell them that it's stupid, like listen, I told you how it was, like how you're saying. In their head, they're always gonna think like, oh, but I'm like the best. I'm gonna be like his number one.
Mm-hmm.
Then we're gonna date. Like that's always gonna be in their head. There's nothing you can do about it, and that's why they always get hurt.
that's cool. Like, I can see that point of view, right? But I'm at the point now where, like, I keep it a buck. So then at that point, I'm not responsible for how I feel.
You're not responsible.
Like, if I don't let you know what it is, then I'm responsible.
Right.
I'm
That's
not
how
saying
it's
you're
right.
responsible. I'm just saying that like the agreement doesn't work as well as you might think it would because one of the parties is like somewhere else. They agree to it, and then
Like, don't
they're
get it
like,
fucked up.
And that's on them.
I've had some situations
I'm
where,
not
like,
saying it's
well, I told
not.
Shorty, like, yo,
Oh
we
my
just gonna be
God.
fucking. And you know what I'm saying? I'm all on the Instagram, pick like, yo, where you at? Like, yo, you showing niggas some love. I'm starting to feel you a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it happened.
No cap.
Like I'm saying, I fucked up with my pimping a few times. Like niggas ain't excluded, but you gotta be up front. Like,
Right.
I fell victim to being a pimp in the game. Fell in love with a trip. You feel me? You know what I'm saying?
Shit happens.
That's a fact.
damn, okay,
When they both say it at the same time, you know
that's
it's
the
true.
end.
It
So
happened.
would
Was
you
your
ever
dancing?
be in an open relationship? Like if you love that girl?
If that was like the mutual understanding,
Yeah.
Yeah,
don't
if
see why
it's
not.
mutual understanding.
For me,
I could
right?
do it.
as
You're cool with them fucking other dudes.
Yeah. And as long as you clean.
the reason why I say I would be able to tolerate it as it would also depend on your lifestyle.
Yeah.
If I'm being an artist, right?
Yeah.
I'm gonna be straight up like, yo, if
most
like,
likely
you know what I'm saying?
I'm
Like,
gonna be with an artist.
I'm trying to get these experiences, like.
But best believe I'm gonna be 100% clean. Like I'm
gonna be 100% clean. I'm gonna strap up.
Like I'm not on that dumb shit. Like just know me.
Yeah, it's about a conversation at the end of the day. 'Cause I don't think I need to like I said last episode 12. Just because I fuck with shorty don't mean I love her. Like 9 times out of 10.
Oh my god!
Amen.
I gotta go. I'm not talking about this again.
9 times out of 10.
I gotta go.
I'm fucking the shorty without loving her. So if I fall in love with you after we fuck, that don't mean I love you less if I fuck somebody else.
Right.
Because our relationship now, it's not gonna be based off of sex. That's not our connection. But that's a conversation that needs to be had. That's in relationships.
That's the thing that like women subscribe to, and for the most part, men don't.
As soon as the nigga fuck another shorty, so you don't love me no more? No, I still
yeah,
love
you don't fucking love me no more. You put
shorty
me
ass
someone
is
else.
fat.
Get the fuck out away from me.
Shorty ass is fat. The sucks is on the bean. She had the oils. Like, I still love you though.
No, you don't.
Like how?
I do.
You don't.
Because
No.
to me,
We had a conversation.
It doesn't.
so what quantifies as love? Because it's like
You gotta define that in a relationship. You gotta define
It's
what
different
it
for
is
every
and what it's
person.
built
So
off.
each of us are talking about our own definition of love. Maybe we can't even define that within ourselves. His includes fucking other bitches.
no, that's not. What he
No,
said.
that's not what he said. If it's an open relationship.
That's not what
No.
he said. That's not what he said.
That's not what you talked about last episode. We weren't talking about open relationships. We were talking about.
We did talk about it a little bit, but not.
But you.
Well, isn't this relating to open relationships?
Yeah, but so am I wrong? You're saying if you're with a girl exclusively, and then you fuck someone else, it doesn't mean you loved them any less.
Yeah.
See? That's what I'm talking about. The open relationship is mute to that point.
It doesn't necessarily
Because
mean.
you both agree
yeah, I
on
understand. Yeah, I understand it. So if you're in a closed relationship and you fuck somebody else.
Then you don't have any loyalty for them. So how do you
Yeah, but
love
loyalty
them?
and love is two
Loyalty
different
and love
things.
are
I
two
think they're all
different
connected
things,
though.
bro.
That for me is how I love. I feel like true loyalty. Do you know what I mean?
What 21 Savage say?
So that's for you. Like I said in episode 12, I ain't gonna say the whole thing, but I said, am I wasting my time trying to separate the pros from the cons? I was told that love is blind. What's the meaning if it's hard to define?
Yeah.
Like,
That's
what's
what
the meaning
I'm
of love
saying.
if you can't define it?
Yeah, but I'm saying for me, that's what is for me. We have different definitions of it.
See, exactly.
I don't think love and loyalty is the same thing.
Well, that's just for
No.
you.
I don't
Because
think
love
it's the
just
same
means like
thing.
you.
I don't think it's the same thing. I'm saying like that's how I see it as. Like so like if you're loyal to me, that proves to me your love because I feel like if I'm loyal to someone, it's like that's proving that I love you. I'm loyal to you.
If we're loyal, then that means it's you and me against the world.
Exactly. That's
Like,
what I'm saying.
if when
That's
I get
love.
my
That's
wife-
true love to me.
Like yeah, like when I get my wife, like it's me and her against the world.
But that would be
Like
like a true
nobody
love to you,
could
right?
tell me shit about my wife, and the world knows that.
Because there's different levels of love. I'm talking about like top tier. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
That has to include loyalty.
Yeah, but that would have to be a conversation with your partner. So
Yeah,
they
like if
understand that and
like
not
I can
fuck that
still
down.
like if we're in an open relationship and I love you, like yeah, I can love a girl and be in an open relationship. Like
Yeah, that's different.
yeah,
Because you agreed to
Yeah.
that, and she's also fucking other people,
Yeah.
and she doesn't have any like grapes about it.
yeah.
My
we,
thing, but you
we
guys
chilling.
know anybody who has actually been in one and like it worked out,
Yeah, I know a few people.
and it worked out.
Yeah, it's still working.
Doing it right now.
But it's based off their lifestyle. You have to factor in lifestyle. Like, if you just work in a regular 9 to 5, I don't really see a reason for you to be doing open relationships. But if you're an entertainer, actress, and whatever,
Why does
I don't
that
think that's an
change
excuse.
it?
I don't think that's a good reason.
I was thought you were gonna
Yeah.
say like porn or some shit.
no, because if you're experiencing different things that normal people's not experiencing, we really can't critique them. We really can't put our minds on what they're experiencing and what they're going through, like where they
Well,
Yeah.
who's to say that you don't want to experience that and you don't do it now
because look
to
at this, right?
experience it in the future? Because I could say I always see myself as an artist,
Right.
so I could want to live that life right now. So if I
Right.
choose to live that life right now,
That includes, yo, I'm trying to fuck bitches like an artist.
yeah, but I'm still doing my 9 to 5 because I gotta support my dream right now.
Facts. But you're working towards a greater goal though.
Right.
Long term. So
Right.
if you could put a shorty right now, she should know what your long term vision is.
Yeah.
So it's up to her to make that sacrifice. Yo, do I want to be with this or not? That's not really your decision.
Why?
I think that's crazy. Like,
Because
because
you got your blueprint out.
I mean,
though.
if I'm
That's not
with Shorty before the fame hits, it's me and her against the world regardless, bro. I'm not gonna fuck with them. Like I'm probably not gonna fuck other bitches because the agreement was there, but we would probably have to talk about it again. And then if we don't agree, then we would break up.
My girl lives in,
that's a different thing,
state, right? We got a house for low out there, mad acres. I'm a rapper.
Yeah.
I'm never in Wichita State because I'm always on tour. I'm always in LA working in the studio and shit like that.
Thank you.
I don't think a rapper should have a girlfriend.
Like, I can't speak for Carly, but I'm gonna say me as a nigga, I done fuck mad bitches without giving a fuck about how they feel.
Agreed.
But about what, like anything, it just happens. Yo, we out. Yo, what's up for the night, yo? I'm chilling with my girls. Yo, come to the spot, yo.
Yeah.
Come through.
Yeah.
My. It is what it is.
After that made the bitch leave.
It is what it is.
That was what's his name?
Like, there ain't no feeling attached. Like, yo, you good. Your ass look crazy. What's up? Like you doing all this twerking in here. What's up? Bring it to the spot.
Hey.
I throw up.
But go ahead with your shit. You saying you never been to you never go to Wichita State?
It's the experience. Like, as an artist, Rob, get it? Like,
I totally understand it.
That's ammunition in the rap song.
Yeah, like you wanna be there.
Niggas can't lie in they shit.
No, niggas can lie, but like
Niggas
it's a
can
feeling.
lie, but when you talking that shit,
You know when you
My
really
thing
about your shit.
is, if you want to do that, don't have a girlfriend.
Agreed. I just said I don't think rappers should have girlfriends.
But if the girlfriend is cool with that,
if she's cool with it, then that's one thing. But then I also think it's a thing like if I have a girlfriend and then she knows I'm trying to be a rapper, but right now I'm still working my 9 to 5 and I'm with her and she's supporting my dreams and everything. Once I get there, if I feel like I want to fuck other bitches, I'm gonna still have that conversation with her first.
Right.
And if she doesn't agree with it, then me and her are probably gonna go separate ways. But that doesn't mean we can't be friends or something like that. Like,
Okay,
but if I want to, because I want to be single. So at that point, I want to be single. So what's wrong with me wanting to be single when I want to be?
I get that because I took it as like, to me, the relationship would be more important than that.
Well, if my life's evolving and you don't want to come with me, then that's one thing. Because if bitches want to fuck me, then like, what is that? Like, why
it's just such a different point of it's like. It's just because simply, and I hate to like say this because I'm usually not the person to say that. It's simply because you guys are dudes and you guys just don't.
I feel what you're saying, but at that point, sex wouldn't be.
But I hate to say that because I feel like that's such a cop out. But I really feel in this situation.
No, I wouldn't say it's a cop out.
No,
I wouldn't say a relationship is more important than what you got planned for yourself in life.
Yeah,
the relationship is supposed to enable you and enhance and contribute to what you want to be in life.
Yeah, it should.
But you reach to a point where we could be at the same page, right? And this is experience. I was with my daughter's mom for 8 years. Reached a point to where we outgrew one another.
Okay.
We didn't know that was going to happen 8 years prior.
Yeah.
So the plan was we're going to be together for the rest of our lives, having family. That didn't work.
Love each other.
Some people reach a point to where they just naturally outgo each other. There's nothing wrong with that. It happens.
That's fine.
I wouldn't say it's a cop out. It just happens.
No. I was talking about being a cop out, saying the reason that we're separated so much is simply because you guys are all dudes and I'm the only girl. To defend this point, because I feel like not all girls, obviously, and maybe not all guys, but out of this population right now, you guys are all agreeing, and I'm like, so I feel like it's simply...
Darren's not really agreeing with us.
He doesn't... He don't count. Because he'd be like, I don't know. That's his only response.
Shit, that's facts, though. I don't know shit.
So... I just feel like maybe, at least me personally, I just take relationships so much more like seriously. I've never just fucked around, ever. I've had boyfriend after boyfriend after boyfriend, and I've had 3 boyfriends, and that was it. And that's my whole life. Like, I don't like fuck around. I don't have any need to be like, oh, your ass is fat, like whatever the fuck you said before.
I think I've had
Let me fuck you real quick.
I think I've had like
his door. It's on there popping. Maybe
2 or 3 girlfriends.
I don't have the need for that. Like, you're nothing to me. You mean nothing. You're probably a fucking idiot. I have nothing to give to you. I'm gonna give my body to you.
Listen,
fuck
that ain't
no.
got nothing to do with how that ass moves. Like,
Can
you do the left cheek, right cheek, 1, 2.
Niggas ain't right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like I enjoy looking at it too, but I'm not like, I don't feel compelled to like.
No,
like yo, let me fuck. Like I never felt. Let me fuck.
I mean, yo, if I mean,
listen,
yo,
as an artist, it gives you creative space.
I just dropped the project. I'm an artist too.
Like
but
being in a relationship, being in a relationship,
like,
you can't.
I rap about shit like that. So for me, it's like, yo, I had Shorty giving crazy neck and
Same.
like, you know what I'm saying?
She
like,
was in the back of the wheel. She was giving me top. Like, shit was crazy as fuck.
Windows
and then I
tinted.
cop like.
I mean, mine some shit like that too.
Stuck in the
But
bed.
listen, if you heard something like that, right? If he said something like he was getting top in the back of the whip, he seen the cop. You ever get top in the back of the whip before?
Nah.
Like you gotta be low. Like you gotta be like.
But for me, I would feel that
why
because
can't
I've
that
been
be
there.
your girlfriend? Why they gotta be
feel that.
That's my thing.
Cause it was
Because
Brittany,
chilling like this,
Keisha,
why can't that be your
Tana,
bitch?
Taria,
So it's my
Mary. Like
nobody.
what DMX said.
Nobody's girl is going
I
on
sound
tour
like
with them
that,
like that,
nigga.
yo.
You don't know that.
What Jive Talk said?
Jasmine, you
That's
like
not a real
Tori,
bitch
Nikki,
then. You
Yolanda,
shouldn't be
Kelly,
with her.
Shonda, she be my baby mom.
Yes, huh?
It was Kayla, Shayna, and Catherine. Estelle, like I had a
And he
whole
got
track
no
of
Like
this
come
shit.
on,
Like,
like
he
you got no
He got
bitches.
no-
But like nobody.
They're not alive.
Those are real people. I just want to put that out there.
I know.
They're all real names because those names are real.
Alright, here we go.
Those
Cap.
No. I'm gonna
It's
pull up
just
their
certain
Facebook
shit,
accounts.
Like Lloyd Banks once said, he said, the only time I get blue balls is when the bitch had blue lipstick. So you know what I did? I got me a bitch to put on blue lipstick.
That shit fire. That shit
He said
fire.
the only time I get blue balls is if a bitch had blue lipstick.
That's fire.
So you know what I did?
You
when I
always
did that?
getting to the
I took
pussy,
a
like-
shorty, put on some blue lipstick, had her top me off. It not to feel better than when you can relate to an artist.
I
Like
don't get it.
what?
I don't get that line.
Bro.
There's one of those niggas. There's the only one of those
Hey,
niggas.
I don't
There's
get
the only
it.
one of those niggas.
He don't
There's
know.
only
This
one
music
of those
shit
niggas.
real. Got them Kanye quotes right here, bro. You don't,
What
bro.
the fuck are you talking about?
Like I'm pause before
Shit
I say
real,
it.
like
Yeah.
You ever get blue balls before?
Not that I know of. I don't really know. I don't know what that is.
it's when you really want to fuck somebody, like, but you can't get your nut off, like.
Oh, I don't know. It's not relatable.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm not a
There it
horny
is.
ass nigga. What can I say?
That's what I said. That's why he's mute to this conversation. He just says, I don't know.
What? I just said I'm not a horny ass nigga.
No, you said I don't know first. You didn't. You said I don't know first.
Yeah, like, cause I don't relate. Like, I don't know what the, I don't know the whole shit.
You. Nah, I feel you.
But why can't it be with
Sometimes.
your girl? That's my thing.
It can be.
She can come on tour, or she can stay home and let me fuck these bitches.
Yeah, like if I'm on tour, she not gonna be knowing what I'm doing, like unless
She
the
can go on tour,
rumor come
or
out.
she can stay home and let me
Like,
fuck these
yeah,
bitches.
like-
I don't like I'm gonna put it like this, right? When
But she on birth control. If
I
she
started
with
rapping
me,
when I was like what, 15, and at the time, well, still presently, my favorite rapper was like one of my favorites was Lloyd Banks, and it started one of his freestyle. He said, "I ain't the richest, but I'm richer than y'all. Shit, I'm the young Will Chamberlain. All I do is fuck bitches and ball." Like for me,
That's a bar.
I was a baller. Like I was playing ball.
Like, me too.
So
Like,
for
that's
me,
why
when I heard
these lines
that, like
hit.
I ain't the richest, but I'm richer than y'all. Shit, I'm the young Will Chamberlain. All I do is fuck bitches and ball. Like you feel that. Like you feel that in your soul. Like
I'm not like
In your
oh,
soul.
y'all-
you feel it. Like ooh, this. Like he talking
Like,
for
come
niggas
on
like
now.
me.
You talking
yeah.
about me?
Cause like
Darren go.
as an artist, I
see?
don't put stock. Like I don't feel what I don't give a fuck what they
I
say.
know what you're talking
I don't
about.
go about the whole feeling shit.
so
Like I
weird.
listen
I
to
go.
Okay,
that's
can
part
I
of the
just-
hip hop.
Can I just put this out there real
Go ahead, do your
quick?
thing.
Will you agree that you have like sociopathic tendencies?
I don't know what they are, so yeah.
Wait, hold on. I got good questions. Cause you say you don't go off the field, right?
That's
Yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
talking about.
So as an artist,
Uh-huh.
when you put out your
You don't
music,
feel
you don't want
shit.
people to feel it.
You be like, oh, I'm
when
crying.
I write it, I feel it. But then like
No.
when I'm listening to other people, it's like, yeah, this is nice. Like
Yeah, but your audience, like when I write, I want people to feel like
remember
I
my
want
300?
people to be like, "Ooh, I know what this nigga talking about."
well, like
You
yeah,
remember
like
my thing?
I don't have to relate to
black
the
one?
music. I listen to Griselda.
No.
I've
Yeah.
never,
Oh yeah.
I don't even know.
Yeah, I
I've never
know
touched
what
drugs. Like
Right.
simple as that. But that's my shit. Like I don't relate to
Imagine
anything they're
driving
talking
in an
about.
all-black
None of that
Tank
at all.
300
But like
with the
their
pack in the
ability
back.
to rap and like their lyrical
Feeling
and
good
putting
as fuck with
all
the
of
aux
it
cord
together
on
is
your
just
phone.
amazing. Like that shit
Music
inspires
blast
me
and
to
turn it
write.
up.
Yeah.
So like that's
That
all
thing
I
hot.
put into it. I don't give a fuck
Like, I
about
was
what they-
feeling
like
good.
I don't relate to that shit at all. None of the
Right.
music I listen to, like Tyler, one of my favorite. I don't relate to none of that shit.
I relate to that last.
I like the
shit.
musicality.
But
Way
what
too
they're
much.
talking about, 99% of the population is exactly what they're talking about. You don't do that. It's like weird.
we don't know that. We don't know.
So I looked up the
I
social.
do. I 100% do.
Looked up
Population
the
right
9
here.
ways to spot a sociopath. Number 1,
Lack of empathy.
Damn.
Can we vote?
Niggas that hit me. Damn.
That's just one though.
All right, keep going.
Hold up.
That's
Check.
one. I'm a little
You
scared.
said 9. That's
Number
like
2.
10%.
Difficult relationships.
What's that mean? Read that.
I've had like, nah, I'm kind of.
With ASP,
I'm too
to
in.
form emotional bonds or relationship, so their relationships are often unstable, chaos.
Outside of family.
Outside of family.
Well, my friends, I don't really.
Emotional bonds.
Yeah,
So
I got emotional
Oh
bonds.
no,
Right?
I would say the first one.
I got emotional bonds.
I don't know if I have emotional bonds with y'all.
Lack of empathy. I don't really give a fuck about nobody.
The fact that you have to question it.
Nah,
Because
nah,
Darren is manipulative, right?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
I know how to be. I just choose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I used to be when I
Darren
was
is,
younger.
but he
Yeah.
denies
With
that
shorties?
he is.
Oh, yeah.
So
Yeah.
we're
Darren's
leaving
been-
it at
I
that.
feel I
Yo,
am. We'll go with
you
it.
are.
But we can say finesse.
Yeah.
So
You know what I'm saying?
two out of
But you
3.
can
Lying.
finesse your way into some draws.
Honda.
Which is manipulated shorty
Honda.
mind.
2.5 out of 3.
2.5 out of 3.
I guess.
Okay.
Deceitfulness.
What's the seat?
Lying,
But not necessarily
just
lying.
lying.
It's like,
dishonest, and deceitful.
What we lying
but
about?
like not necessarily like him being like.
Like I joke. I
could be
lie a lot
deceitful.
when I joke because I like joking. Like.
What's the first thing you told me when we first became friends and it was a fucking lie? Go ahead.
About the watching the nature
And it was a
documentaries.
fucking lie. There's a whole friendship on this man.
I won't even
Now
say,
on a
I won't say what it
motherfucking lie.
was. I won't even say why he did it, but go ahead. Go ahead. You know what? He pulled the old nigga move.
3.5. Go ahead.
I call it the old nigga move.
But no,
So-
because at that time I was watching the nature documentaries heavy.
No, you're
That
not.
was all I
Because you
was
told
watching.
me you were fucking lying.
Yeah, I did because I said that's all I watch on Netflix. That was a lie. That's not all. Come on.
Nigga, I was with this
And
nigga
then he
watching
played
anime.
Uno. Probably lied. Probably cheated.
I might have.
Callousness.
What's that?
Some might be openly violent or aggressive.
No.
I'll be chilling.
Yes, on the road. This
Oh
is you.
my
Yes, on
God!
the road. Yes.
He was gonna get out of a car and fight this man.
I can see
In
it.
Philly, he don't know him.
His last name Anderson. I know his brother. He ain't finessing me.
Yeah, this nigga's hating. This nigga's on fire tonight, yo. This nigga is potting. This nigga is potting.
Oh, that's Big
This
Mike.
nigga is potting.
That's Big Mike, brother.
We were at a concert.
I was in defense mode.
We were at a
You are
concert.
not going to
No.
I
You
was
must always
defending-
be
I
in
was
defensive
defending my
mode. You're
people.
always in it then.
Nah.
You
I
must
only went
be.
out in the streets. I
Yo.
was defending my people. Like the nigga was
He
driving
was in
crazy.
a car.
Nah, y'all remember we was in that Tyler concert? And
Yeah, he went-
Nigga was smoking the blunt. He was like, put that out.
Yeah.
Right there. He didn't even do like that. Yo, you mind? Like,
He said,
that out.
yo, put that out. Like he's security or something.
Because look, why would I ask if he minds if he's gonna put it out regardless?
Like everybody else,
that's what I'm talking about. Aggressiveness.
That's
dog.
mad aggressive.
That's not aggressive.
Like you said,
You ain't giving no
Okay.
that's aggressive.
Bob.
You ain't giving no ifs, ands, or buts. Ain't no exception.
Either you move away or you put the shit out. Like I'm here, I paid for this.
Okay, so.
So you go or you
but you don't.
But ain't he paid for this?
Diagnosed with it, because I
don't
bet
care
you
what
it's
he
like
paid
3.
for. I paid for it.
Hostility.
All
We're giving you that one too.
right, so that's
That's the same.
Put it out. It's hostile.
We're gonna get out of half. That's
No,
fine.
no, you're getting 1.1 point. This is 4.5. Irresponsibility.
I won't say that. You're responsible,
I
but
can
you don't
fall
gotta
under that
have every single one.
Sometimes.
You don't have every single one.
I'm not irresponsible.
Impulsivity. We're giving
not
you a yes.
impulsive.
Oh,
You just-
get the
you just
fuck
bought a-
out! Get the
I
fuck
just
bought a
out!
what?
You
Impulsive.
bought a car the same day you saw it.
Mad
was
Got
impulsive.
2 pianos.
My sister
He got
trying to do that
2
tomorrow.
pianos.
Mad
It
impulsive,
wasn't.
bro.
I went to the dealership to buy the car.
No. That ain't what
You
happened.
ever-
We gotta
you
tell the
ever-
full
you
story.
ever- you, like,
Cause
Say you want a truck. Let's say in his head he's like, oh, I'm gonna get a truck for sure. I'm getting a truck or some shit. He goes there, sees a car. He's like, oh yeah, I'm getting that one.
It had 5,000
That's-
miles on it.
That's not
I was saying,
bullshit.
if he knew what he wanted,
That's a deal, low
He
key.
didn't know
That's
what
it.
he wanted.
I was like,
He
I'm
didn't
But
know.
you
Oh,
gotta
He
know
didn't
what kind
he
of car you
He
get.
didn't know what he wanted.
All I'm saying is that it's impulsive.
It's not a bad car. It
I
is impulsive
would say
though.
that's
It
That's
doesn't mean it's
impulsive.
not
It
a good
doesn't.
decision.
Impulsive shit doesn't mean it's good or bad though.
Exactly,
Like
it
impulsive
was
is just
impulsive.
you split decisions. You're fast.
Risky behavior.
Like some characteristics of this isn't like bad.
Yeah.
Like yeah.
Risky behavior.
When? Tell
I
me.
don't know about that.
I can't give you this one.
Like.
Because like you literally don't participate.
Fighting in public. I mean, you might dunk somebody and kill him, and now you're in jail for the rest of your life.
He be like doing
because you dunk somebody on their neck.
Safe sex. I don't feel like that.
Darren can't be.
Oh my god.
It's been a few nights when nigga ain't had it on you.
How about we do all of y'all on this shit? Because we just looking at me like.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
I'm saying what I feel.
Let's go back through it.
All right, we can go back through it.
See who got more
Lack of
points.
empathy. That's definitely not me.
I'm
I'ma
definitely
take that one.
empathetic.
I'm not.
I be crying.
That's
Nah.
one. So.
I be cracking like bad jokes.
I like empathy. No.
Huh?
I won't say I like empathy. I'm an objective person, so a lot of things it don't pertain to me. So like, I don't really feel that I need to connect to it.
That's a lack of empathy.
That's just a lack of empathy. That doesn't mean it's bad.
see,
it doesn't
lack
mean
of
it's
empathy.
bad. You're not a sociopath
See,
for just
no.
that. But like.
I relate to all that shit. I just don't give a fuck. How you feel?
That's a lack of empathy as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we all got to.
I understand
Not
how.
me.
I understand why you feel that
definitely
way.
empathetic.
Like, I
get
will
it,
but
say
motherfucker,
wild
I got my own
animals on
shit
the
going
Yeah,
street.
like stop bitching. Like stop bitching.
Nah, man.
My
You're
job
drawing.
involves that.
You're
So
drawing.
Carly and Shiloh were safe from that. They have empathy.
Difficult relationships.
I mean, I lack the ability to be in a stable relationship. So I mean,
Unstable,
yeah, I guess.
chaotic. I wouldn't say that.
I don't have a difficult relationship.
Like unless it's like the homies. I mean, I'm a loyal ass friend. Y'all know that, but I mean, it would just depend on like girls. Like I'm not good with girls.
Like,
But
me,
that's because you don't want that. No.
Not really at the moment in time, but I
So
mean,
then it's not a difficult.
but I
thing.
mean like, I don't know. Like I'm not opposed to it. I'm just not.
But I'm saying
looking
like
for
that
it
wouldn't
type
be
shit.
considered like a difficult relationship if you don't want that.
I gotta go.
I mean, I've had
Speaking
girlfriends
on
and
that,
they've never like
I'm
really.
gonna ask each of you.
It's kind of been like
What
rocky.
do you
Well,
think the
start in
greatest
that corner.
form of
But
love?
like we know who they were.
The greatest form of what?
Greatest form of love.
Can you elaborate?
Oh, that's difficult. I don't know.
It's just a question.
Honestly,
I'm gonna elaborate after.
Whew, Jesus.
My
The
Man.
dog.
greatest
Just kidding.
This nigga is
I don't know
popping.
because I'm like. Yeah, start with somebody else. I have to think about that.
The greatest.
You don't even know what love is.
I
Between.
never thought about
I want to say
Are
like
you just
mother
saying
children.
between two people, or just our interpretation of that question and give you an answer?
I want to say like mother son, like
In
mother
general.
children.
Just in general. The greatest form of love.
The greatest form
Like,
of
what do
love.
you think that is?
To die for somebody, maybe.
Ooh, that's a good
Well,
one.
that's like an action.
Yeah, but
that's a form of love.
Show your love to your
Does that
actions.
count?
Like being devoted so much.
That's what she.
I mean, to give your life for someone is yeah, cause yeah.
But I don't think. I mean, that would be something that would be personal because I don't think, like me personally, I would give my life for a few people.
Yeah, exactly.
That doesn't mean I love them. Like, if niggas came through and said, "Yo, me or this,
Dying for random people.
me or this young child," I'm gonna be like, "All right, I'm gonna take the hit."
I
Like,
feel you. Yeah, I feel
That's
Okay.
because you
Anybody
understand.
younger than me, I'm like,
But that
yeah,
might mean
live
you
your
love
life.
children.
So-
That's having empathy.
nah, I don't rock with children. It's just like I'm gonna take the hit for that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if it was me and another 21-year-old nigga,
Okay,
Yeah, it's
rock paper scissors at least.
Right.
Like, let me get my chance.
Yeah,
Like,
I
I
felt
feel the
that.
same way. Like, let the kids like live their life. Like,
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3.
like NBA Finals
Out of
rules,
five.
bro. NBA Finals rules, bro.
Yeah, we're in the finals. Stanley Cup. Stanley Cup. Like, you ever play FIFA? Like, it's a minute. It's a minute thing.
Difficult relationships.
Okay,
Imagine playing
manipulativeness.
rock paper scissors to a timer.
Wait, but I'm just trying to keep track
That
of
should be
everything.
crazy.
He said no.
You said no.
Difficult relationships.
you asked a question about that?
Yeah,
Yeah,
ask
you
the
did
question.
ask the
What's
question.
the-
What's the greatest form of love?
That's a good one. But paying back to the
My shit is monetary. That's all I'm gonna say.
Make sure we still go.
It's doing money.
That's why you're a sociopath.
All right,
You said
no.
nothing about money in there.
The greatest form of love.
I mean, giving your life would be a good one in my
The
opinion.
proper answer
But
would
in
be
the sense of love.
love of oneself first.
That's good.
I do truly believe that you can't really love someone else fully unless you fully understand yourself and know what you need
Ding,
as a
ding,
person.
ding. Right.
Yeah, but
The
I
greatest form of love is understanding. You can't. I don't think you can love a person without understanding them.
That's not true. My nephew be talking bullshit. You know what?
No. I mean, what I'm saying is this, right?
I had to.
Get the fuck out of here. We talking about adults right now.
Yeah, but like
think about in language, I was like, whoa. I was
like
nah.
the biggest thing.
He's
with
talking
us,
about
right?
up here,
like,
bro.
Even as a person, we all want to be understood as people.
Yeah.
So if you feel like a person is not understanding you, that causes
It's the biggest
connect.
It causes a disconnect. So you can't really engage in and love that person how you want to because they're not understanding of who you are.
100%. I see what you're saying.
Like people, like what they like. If someone's married like really long, like what's like the secret or whatever. Every single one of them says communication. Every single one of them.
Because you have to understand what the other person wants.
Because in order to understand each other, you have to communicate well. So I feel like
I
it's
wouldn't
really.
agree. I could communicate something with you that doesn't lead to comprehension and understanding. Just because I communicate something.
Well,
yeah, that's what I was about to say.
Like,
you have to be able
where
to.
they can comprehend and understand.
Or that could be a point of tolerance. Because relationship, you have to tolerate shit too. Not everything is perfect. So you have to tolerate what you can.
Right.
Like not everything is going to be peaches and cream.
But that tolerate
shit that they have to tolerate from a person.
Yeah, but as you say, tolerate, that could be just like understanding,
Comprehension.
not understanding. What's it called when you
Connection.
Nah, it's a C word, but I can't commute. Nah,
I don't know.
fuck it. But it's like understanding somebody on a level not where you hate them. It's like understanding that you have to. It's a give and go.
Yeah.
Compromise. It's a compromise.
It's a compromise.
Yeah, but what'd you call it?
What?
Look, niggas lost now. Damn. Let's see if they can figure it out.
Nah, it was after understanding.
Tolerate.
Yeah, tolerate.
Yeah.
Like I could tolerate something without understanding it, but it's just because at that point, it's like if you know you with a person that just talks too much. I don't have to understand. Like I'm not a talker. Like I like to just be chilling.
Yeah.
Like if I'm in my room, that means I just want to be chilling. Like that don't mean be cuddled up underneath me all day. Like I like space, privacy, right? So if I'm with a person that likes to talk all day, be in my ear, I have to tolerate that.
Yeah.
That's because I see something else that I could. It good outweighs the bad in that situation.
Right.
So that's tolerance.
Like,
But
I don't
you can
want to.
choose but you can choose what you can tolerate and what you don't want to
Like
tolerate.
I don't want to be
right,
next to you
absolutely.
like all day. Like
Do you tolerate more from people?
Like I'm the type of nigga like I can chill with a girl that I love and I say nothing to her all day.
Why do girls want to be next to you all goddamn day though? That's what I want to know. Why I want to be next to him all goddamn day?
you don't have to. I'm cool with that.
Yeah, you don't have to.
No, no.
Bro,
Like, you can ask.
No.
Listen, you can ask her.
Okay.
When we all used to live like.
No, I'm
with
saying,
my
like, a
grandmother,
girl, like,
I would
she
sit
wouldn't-
in the house and not talk to nobody all day. Like that doesn't mean I
Yeah.
have a problem.
Well,
I'm
nah.
That was
cool.
literally
Like
my
I don't have to talk. Like there's nothing to talk
Yeah,
about.
no, like
I'm just in a-
niggas too. Like
in a
I'm
space.
just yeah, that's me. Like I don't talk to nobody. Like I have like I don't know.
Like if there's
I
nothing
think
to talk
some
about, there's nothing to be said.
yeah, like I can sit in silence. Like I don't know. I have that. Like I have that.
I think
Like
that's a
niggas go days in this house. Me and Charlie, what's good, nigga?
What's good?
And that's all we'll say all day.
Yeah.
What's good, bro?
Be in the kitchen. What's good, nigga?
What's good, bro?
Sounds about right.
That's it.
I live
Yo,
with,
could you pass me
I
that?
live with
Like
three women.
it's nothing. It's nothing
That's
real.
what I'm saying. That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
Is that it's another difference because
Like women like to communicate that shit. They like to
no,
talk about
no,
women.
I was saying
I'm on my
before
phone.
about how
I'm doing
they-
whatever. Like
Yeah, like I'm straight. Like
Say it. Say it. I want to hear this point.
No, I'll tell you later.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I was saying in my crib, because I live with three women. Like I never have that little bit of silence like that. Every time I see them, there's something to say. The only one that's like quiet is my little sister. Like
She's not even little.
everyone, she's my baby. It's my baby. She's the only one that'll like be in the same room and like not really say shit all the time. Like everybody else is like, hey, you want to do this and that, and like, yeah,
I just feel, and I'm probably going to sound misogynistic.
You probably will. Go
I
ahead,
just
though.
feel like a lot of women just want to talk about their day every day.
I mean, Carly was trying to like say something about this, but she just kept getting interrupted.
Listen.
I'm not gonna hear it.
shorties, listen. I'm speaking for the men here.
Not me.
If we texting, right,
Don't do that.
and you text me something, that does not mean call me and talk about the same shit
Oh,
we
yeah,
just
you
had a
talking about
text
me too.
conversation
You talking
about,
about
yo.
Wait, what?
yes.
I'm gonna be tight, and I don't want to hear why you got an attitude, yo.
What? Say it again. What?
So we texting, right,
Okay.
and we having a conversation about what we're texting about. Don't call me and say the same shit we just texted about.
Yeah, nah, that's
But I want to expand more on what I said.
No.
Because
if I said okay word,
I was like, damn, that shit crazy.
if I said that, that's what it is.
Right,
Don't call me and think you're going to get a different reaction. If I'm because now I'm acting like, yo, what's up, yo?
Yo, word.
that is so funny. But you know what's really funny is that like me and my best friends will text about it and like, oh, I'll call you later and tell you about it.
No,
and then we'll talk on the
do that
phone for hours
I'll be
about
like,
because I'm
whatever
gonna
the
FaceTime like, yo, we
situation
just talked
was.
about
Because
this,
we
yo.
didn't say all that shit. We just said like, oh, this happened. This girl was a bitch. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but
then we
know
gotta talk
details.
about why she was a bitch. You know?
Like when I tell you, my phone stays on Do Not Disturb. like
This chat.
I have like 4 people on my like on my favorites. It's my mom and 2 of my sisters.
Oh, do they get through Do Not Disturb?
Yeah, you can make
that's
settings like that.
That's right. It makes sense now.
You
Yo,
can
that's been
set up your
happening
Do
for
Not Disturb.
years.
Yeah, I get
Yeah,
it now.
on your favorites.
Yeah, I have like
There's
8
different
people on my
settings.
favorites.
Yeah, but what was just really funny is that every time me and Ryan would try to like hang out with him and he'd fall asleep, Ryan would call him and he has Do Not Disturb on and nothing would happen. He wouldn't answer.
You have to
And
have
then
Ryan 2 favorites.
It was like a joke that like every time I would call, he'd answer. And I'm like, he's like, it's on Do Not Disturb. I don't know. And I'm like, every time I call, it fucking goes
wow.
through.
Yeah.
Y'all funny as hell.
Charlie, you made it to my favorites too. Congrats.
I'm a real nigga, man. What you want me to do?
Ladies, please take that lesson and rock with it. Cause
It's not a lesson. That's your fucking opinion.
No,
Nah, you speaking first.
Listen,
That's all niggas, bro. That's all niggas.
like you don't
That's
like
your
to be
fucking
called
opinion,
about stuff that
and we
just
gonna still
texted
do it,
about.
and we
Like,
still gonna
Like if I
be
saw
mad
the
when you don't want to talk
if I
about
saw
it
the
more.
problem,
I'm single,
I saw
so
the
I ain't
problem.
saying that right now.
It's crazy because like I don't even really experience that, but like
Have I
it
done that to
sounds-
you as a friend?
not
Like
that I
I'll text
remember.
you something and then talk about it more, and you're like, the
Well,
fuck
not
are you
you
talking
won't
about it?
call me about it, but like we'll talk about it in person. Yeah, you'll be
And-
like, I'll tell you about it later.
And then you'll be like, you already said this.
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Hey,
Like, you said this.
listen, 9 times out of 10, I'm the damn that's crazy word.
I do that.
I get
Like,
so
that's
mad
it.
when
I'd be
I'm
like,
telling him
wow,
a story,
that's
or
crazy.
Ryan,
You want like
too.
an empathy.
Are you home
Give
yet?
me a
Like,
reaction. Like, tell me, like, what did that make you feel like? Like, what?
Rob just said something good, right?
I'd be like,
What?
wow.
Are you home yet?
I
Yeah.
mean-
So don't call me like, yo, where you at? Nigga, what? I just told you I'm at the crib.
Right, yo, that shit is crazy.
They just want to
And
talk
then
to
it's
you.
that awkward
They
silence.
love you.
So I'm like, all right, so what's up? What you
Let
want?
them love you.
Oh, I just
Yeah,
wanted to
same.
talk.
My aunt is the biggest
No.
offender of that shit.
We're not just going to talk.
Yo,
About what?
My aunt will dead ass hit me up, knowing my mom is at work. Call me. Where's your mom at?
Oh my god.
You know her schedule. You've known her schedule for the past 26 years.
You know where she's at.
She's at work right now. She doesn't get home until 7:30 every day. You know where she is. This shit is wild. Like, I tell her to call me.
Yo,
Like,
that
call
is straight
her.
up.
Call her when you. Don't call me.
But then she's calling. She probably just wants to talk to somebody. Like,
I mean, she does. We'll sit on the phone for 30 minutes. She'll
So,
talk
like-
about whatever. And I'm
Like,
like,
I don't mind the talking, but, you know what I'm saying?
I don't want to repeat.
Let's get straight to the chase if you're going to call me. I'm the type of nigga, like, yo, what's up? What you want?
Right. Like,
Oh, nothing.
this phone call.
Just
for 5
fucking text
minutes.
me then. We was texting about nothing. What the
'Cause
fuck
they
you gonna do
love
on
you.
FaceTime? Talk about nothing.
Well,
When I-
We gonna keep it a stack.
When I tell you my phone be on Do Not Disturb,
We gonna keep it a stack.
She falls asleep on the phone like, we could have, this is bullshit, wasting my time.
Like, I'm not a talker, so that's how I come across. You
Right.
feel me? Like I work a 9 to 5. I talk on the phone all day. By the time I get home, I don't talk to no fucking.
yeah,
body.
I know for real.
Like, the
Ew,
only person that got
wow.
an exception is my daughter. That's it.
Like, yeah.
Anybody else, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Relax.
it better be of importance. Like,
Because if it's not, then what we talking for?
don't hit me with the, what you doing?
what about
Chilla, what's up?
manipulation?
Like, I'm real life chilling.
Oh, you moving down the list?
Do any of you think you're manipulative?
Nah.
I can't be.
I
was
know
gonna
I
say,
know how
like,
to be, but
exactly,
I don't think
like,
I am.
don't do it, but it's like I see the opportunities sometimes, but I won't take it.
It's easy to be for me. Like, if I needed something paid for, like,
Yeah,
I could
I
really
fucking
wild the
anything
fuck
is
out,
fine.
but I don't want to.
Because it's hilarious.
I don't want to go down that route.
No,
Like, I'd
that's
rather get my
wrong.
shit by me. Like, I don't want to. I don't
Yeah.
want to take shit from nobody. Like, so I'm by myself. Deceitfulness, nah, that's wild.
When I was younger, for sure, but not now.
Yeah, for sure.
When I was younger, it'd be like, you know, my cousin,
I was an evil nigga.
Hannah Montana or some shit.
I was just a nice ass
When I
evil
was
nigga.
younger, it
Like,
was the opposite. Like, I was too honest with everybody. And now it's like, it's fun to lie sometimes. A lot of the time it's fun.
This is what I'm saying.
But like, if
And
I
he
really,
denied that should be a 0.5.
But like, if I care about you, like, I'm gonna tell you the truth eventually.
You're a fucking
I look at
liar.
it like not all truth needs to be told.
Yeah.
Facts.
No.
Because 9 times out of 10, if a person asks me a question, I want to know why you asked me before I give you
Facts.
an answer.
Right.
Facts.
Because what's the purpose of me giving you this
That
information?
be
What are
the
you going
way,
to do?
Right.
that be the way I'm on. That's the wave I'm on right now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Because I'm not
Oh
telling you
my
something
God.
for no reason.
Oh my god.
I'm at that
That's
point.
the way
I'm
I'm
Yo.
right now.
You know, like the Sims game, you
I'm
just
fucking
do
with
one
it.
thing.
I'm fucking
The
with
way
it.
I'm
I'm
right
fucking with
now. It's like, why do you need to know this information?
Yeah.
Like, what do you gain
So
from
At
that?
that nigga, the one that's on Instagram following you, tell him.
Like if I ask Shiloh
Because if I ask
something,
you a question, I want to know for a reason.
Yeah.
I don't mind giving you a reason why I'm asking.
Right.
But if I ask you, why you asking me that? Don't be like, oh, I don't know, I just want to know. That's not a good enough reason for me to
Yeah,
tell you.
nah.
So,
That'd be the reason sometimes.
like no, it's not.
For small shit, yeah, that's
No,
the reason sometimes.
Like
Listen,
if I ask Shiloh something, like no
Okay,
cap,
okay.
he knows like 9 times out of 10 why I'm asking
That's
this
what I'm
nigga
saying.
a question.
It's assumed.
And if he doesn't know why I'm asking, he can ask me, yo, like why you want to know that? I'd be like, oh nah, bro, because I just wanted to make sure you was good and shit because I don't know like where the fuck he was at, bro, and I heard like some wild shit. Like Shiloh knows that, but I would never like ask no wild shit. Like you can ask wild shit or you can question niggas. Like you shouldn't question another man. Like oh, why the fuck out?
Just to know, like, y'all don't ever just want to know something?
No, like
small shit, maybe.
About what?
You just want to know big shit? Like,
because I'm the type of person, right?
Well, like,
Based on like how I live my life and how I go out in the world, right?
big shit, yeah, small
I'm
shit.
a person that's like, how should I word it? Any information that I gain, I look to utilize. So anything that I don't utilize is pointless to me.
Okay.
well, like,
Yeah.
what if there is
I get it.
a point, but it's just not like really obvious? Like when you're just getting to know somebody, and you don't know them, you'll ask them stupid ass questions simply
Shit,
because.
not me. I want to know what their purpose in life is.
I pick up.
I go right to that. Like I don't care about like
I'm not
all the
saying
your
that.
favorite
That's
colors.
not
And, like,
also
what is your
important.
purpose in life? They tell me that, then I know how I could treat them because I know what my purpose in life is. So I need to know what is your purpose, so that way I can know if we're on the same path.
That's the kind of questions I'm asking about, though. That's what I'm saying. Like those things, like to get to know each other. You're not gonna be like, I'm asking you this so I can get to know
Well,
you.
I think-
It's assumed that is
Yeah,
why.
things like that are implied, but sometimes.
Because he said every time he's gonna ask you, why are you asking me that?
Yeah.
You don't have to if it's assumed in that situation.
Because if I'm asking you, right, if I know my path of life, right, and I ask you, yo, what is your purpose in life, right?
Okay.
Based on your answer, I already know if you're going to fit into my life or not. So that's going to set out a blueprint of your future questions that you're asking me, because I already know that what you're asking me is not going to enhance our relationship to go anywhere further.
So what if her question back is, what is your purpose in life? Do you ask why she's asking that? Or do you
No, I'll tell her.
So that's implied. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
So after I
Yeah,
tell
if you
her,
ask somebody something, it can be asked back. But if you
Right.
don't ask it back, that's your problem. Like, don't expect
Yeah.
me to tell you what.
but 9 times out of 10, us as humans, we know what's good for us and what's not. It's whether we speak on it and get to a mutual
Yeah.
understanding.
It's not that hard to decide what's good.
So
for you
if
and
you be
what's bad
like,
for you.
yo,
I agree with that. It's
I want
not
to work
that
a 9 to
hard.
5, and I'm like, yo, I got bigger dreams than that. We already
Yes.
know that, yo, we're not going to work in the long term.
Yes.
So ain't no point in asking all these extra questions because we know it's not going to go anywhere. We might as well just cut the chase, yo, what's up, pull up. Come through and get your ass busted. We at that point now with it. We at that point now with
Ass
it.
busted.
Them cheeks.
Because now our options is limited as far
Right,
as
right.
what we could potentially be.
How far you can go, yeah.
Exactly. Because we done said what we plan on being in
And
life.
then, like, if you try to change your goals, like, now you fickle. I don't want to fuck with you no more. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah, leave me
Because
alone.
from the rip, I'm asking, what's your purpose in life? What's your goal?
Right.
I'm going to say mine.
It's crazy because, like, some niggas don't got that shit down. Like, how do you react if they don't have
Come
it
on
down?
now.
Like, I don't know what my purpose in life is.
Right. So it's about compatibility. So once we get that mutual understanding and we both verbalize it and we both conscious of it, we both know, like, yo, certain shit ain't going to fly to get to where I want to go, where you
I get
want
what
to
you're
go.
saying.
I see it.
I get what you're saying.
So for me, I just come right to
Send
the
me that.
chase. Yo, like, if we got similar goals and similar passions, all right, maybe we could work something out down the line. But if, like, you far left field and I'm far left field, we
Do
both
you
know,
mean
like,
on
long
like
term.
certain like topics, or you mean just like in general? Like, let's say like if someone you're really vibing with them, every other aspect is going well, and then like you ask a certain question like, I want kids, and they're like, no. Does that mean you're done, or does that mean like you try to
Yeah.
like see and work out if?
It's over.
Absolutely. That's a deal breaker.
Then at that point,
You
like, you don't want
Okay,
kids.
so, like,
Established
something-
shit.
I mean, I don't have a kid, so there's like, I guess there's not like proof of it, but like when me and Ryan first started dating, he told me he didn't want kids, and I do. So it like, I was like, the fuck? Like, what do you mean you don't want kids? But like, I really liked him in every other aspect, so I kept dating him, and now he wants kids. He just was in a different mindset, and like I liked everything else, so we grew together in a way that those things do change if you have every other aspect. Is what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, that's a risk you have to take, though.
I know.
So for everybody else, that's a risk that might not happen. Like, they might take that risk and it might not ever manifest.
My thing was like, if it ever came down to it, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So.
It's about tolerance.
Yeah.
Like he was able to tolerate that. That's what you wanted. He was able to tolerate. That's what he wanted.
And I tolerated him not in the beginning. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So everything is more so about a conversation, really. A lot of people don't
it's
have
about communication or what? Ooh, you said conversation.
We're gonna continue this list.
Oh yeah, you got callousness.
Callousness.
Nah.
I danced. So.
And if I'm callous, then you're callous.
What?
You're callous.
Well, what are we going to define as callous?
I don't think he's openly aggressive. Openly violent and aggressive. Violence is
Darren behind the wheel?
I'm aggressive.
Well, driving, the way you drive doesn't just make you a sociopath.
Right. I'll yell
like,
at you
it has
doing
to be
some
who you
stupid
are.
shit,
No,
bro, because I'm like, yo,
no, you be honking them and then flicking the lights, tell them pull over.
Yeah.
What?
He'll be out the car window like, get out your car, get out your car, get out your car.
I told somebody to pull
This
over.
thing, yes, I was just with you. We left the hospital. We left the hospital from Rob. He did that, right? He admitted to it, right?
Whoa. Why you snitching?
My fault. You
No,
right.
I different, Rob.
No, but if niggas are putting lives in danger, like, obviously.
Yeah,
putting
so
my
he's-
life in danger, I have a beef now. If you try to kill me, I want to kill you now. Simple as that. If you're
Oh my
if you're out for
God.
my head, I'm out for your head.
The aggression.
Everybody else is cool. 7 billion people in the world. One person is after
I
my
felt
head.
that.
I'm after their head now.
I felt that.
Now,
I
I'm
felt
jealous
that.
because I want to kill one person because they try to kill me.
You're just open
that's
about
callous.
it. You're just open about it. It says openly violent.
Okay, but I want to know why you said I have that.
You be like anytime somebody do some fucked up shit, you just like, yo, I'll beat your ass. Like,
No, I do not. I That's a fucking lie. Do I argue with them? Yes. Do I say I'm gonna beat their ass? No. I've never said that.
I mean, that's.
But listen,
At that
I'm at the
concert-
point, right?
at that
Well, I ain't
concert.
say I'm at the point. I've always been like this. Why argue with somebody and get raised up if you're not gonna whoop their ass? Cause I'm the type of nigga, I don't argue with niggas.
I would if it came
If
to
I feel
that.
like
I'm
I
not
gotta
saying
raise my voice, call you a bitch and all that, we might as well just shoot the fade, yo.
I'm
Get it
not
over with.
saying that I wouldn't do that. I'm saying he's saying I say that. I don't say that.
Well, I ain't telling niggas.
Yeah,
I
but
just
you-
put them in their place real quick and then I leave.
But why? Might as well just whoop their ass.
Because it fucks with them. That's more important
See,
to me.
no.
Fuck
Me-
you. I'ma fuck with you and your job and your mom.
I'm trying
I've-
to
and then I'ma
scare.
leave.
I'm trying to scare niggas.
I try and limit arguments. Like as soon as I feel a nigga talking crazy, yo, what's up, yo?
That's what I'm saying.
That's what this podcast
Let's
is.
get right
so.
to it.
Let's get to the real shit.
Like I ain't got time to be calling you a bitch ass nigga. All that.
I'm not talking
What's
about.
up, yo?
I'm not talking
Oh
about.
well, I'm at passive about it. So like, until you
Like,
make it
what's
open
up?
to everybody that you try to hurt me, then we're good. I'm gonna just keep being
Like all it takes for me is like I don't have friends that I like. Even that like I don't know how y'all operate as friends. Like I never heard y'all call like each other like bitch ass niggas. Like I'll fuck you up. But for me,
Shiloh! Shiloh!
Not dog fuck y'all up. Y'all just be
Nah.
doing some bitch ass
That's
shit.
not good. That's him.
Like
That's just
for
different.
me, right?
Yeah, y'all be doing some bitch ass shit. Like,
Yeah.
And that's different. Like there's no bitch ass shit. But
I
like,
see what you're saying.
But like with friends, right? Like I shouldn't have friends that I should feel like they some bitch ass niggas that I can fuck them up.
No.
Like
But
I
would
shouldn't
you
have that
argue with
conversation
them?
where
Well,
like, I feel
100%.
like I gotta feel like yo, you a bitch. Like
Would you argue
like, I
with
really
them,
fuck
though?
you up. Like,
Well, yeah, I argue with my friends.
That's what I'm saying. Because you said you wouldn't argue with someone, you just punch them or whatever. So, like, if you're,
Well,
you're
I ain't
arguing
gonna
with your
hook
friends,
off. I'm like, yo, what's up? That's the offering to shoot the fade.
Yeah.
Now once you start, yo, you a bitch ass nigga. Now I got the right to pop.
Yeah, like it's okay to
Cause I done
disagree.
gave you the invite to like, yo, what's up? Like we could get it in.
Shit, that smash invitation now. He's like,
Yeah.
Like we can get it in.
Whatever.
Like I don't argue with niggas. Like I don't see the point. Like because if I argue, that means I'm a quiet nigga.
I only argue.
Like
with
so
my
I
friends.
barely talk. So if I feel like I gotta argue with you, that means
Yeah.
I'm mad. So that means
Yeah.
like I put hands on you.
Yeah. If you can't.
So imagine, I'd rather just whoop your ass or I get beat up, whatever the case may be. I'd rather get it
Get
in.
it over with.
But either way, we're not gonna be talking after this.
Point blank, I don't even give a fuck about talking after.
I only argue with my
I'd
friends.
rather just get it in.
Yeah.
If you're not my
I
friend, I'm not
argue
even gonna
at-
argue with you. Like
all
I'm
my
threatening you off
friends.
rip.
Yeah.
Nah, cause for me
That's it.
personally, I feel like arguing is just like I'm angry.
It's too much.
Your
Like, it
girl?
feels like
What
I
about
gotta-
arguing with your girl?
I gotta
I
get
gotta
out my
be,
element.
but I gotta be
Like,
really mad to argue with somebody.
That's
fact.
Like I gotta be really mad to argue with somebody, cause that's what I was trying to tell y'all. Like I don't do this arguing shit. Like that's why I said
Like,
like
if I feel like I gotta walk
I'm
around,
not
clap my
trying-
hands and curse.
like, I'm not
nigga,
trying to have
Let's
this
go outside so we can get
conversation,
it
right?
in, yo.
I don't
Let's
even
go
get it.
outside so we can
No, I'm
get
not
it in.
talking about to that point. I'm saying, like, arguing where, like, that's the level it's at.
Like, listen,
It's
shout out my
arguing.
brother. When we was younger, yo, our mom worked in New York. It was fights every
Too much.
other day in the crib.
too about to tell you about nice about you getting faded.
Nah,
Are you
he used to
snitching?
take me up top.
Your mom not
You know
gonna
what I'm
hear
saying? He used to take me up top, but he'll let you know. Like, he big, but you know what I'm saying? Skinny nigga.
Yeah.
Niggas used to be in the crib getting busy.
Believe that.
Like you
Believe
feel
that.
me? So, like,
His mom come on here like, what's that? Nothing.
I dropped the bowling ball. I got a fucking
I
bowling
guess
ball.
all you were here, all furniture moving.
Nah, you just ain't nothing. Nothing.
Like nothing.
The
And you
couch.
just push yourself like, yo, chill the fuck out. Yo, chill the fuck out. That's it. That was it. Like,
Man, I wish. I never fought my brother.
Oh
my
my
God.
god.
Oh,
Me and
you
my
crazy.
sister had full out brawls.
My brother used to
before.
push me down the steps.
Damn, I never fought like
That's
Oh, no, we
crazy.
like
I had so much love for that.
Our age gap is different.
kind of that one
Y'all
person.
niggas getting busy with your family?
She
Like,
flipped me upside down.
Yeah, get busy with your family.
I never fought anybody in my family.
That's how you learn how to fight for real.
Hitting the shit
I almost
out of
broke
her
that
knees.
nigga leg. Like, we was getting busy. Like, I was.
you ain't
No,
trying to
she
get a squirrel.
flipped me
Like, it
upside
just be
down,
like a
pulled
squirrel.
me upside down, made me stop.
No, our age gap was different, so I had to get it. I had to get it where I was. Like,
Shit out of your knee.
Should've hit it from the
my
back.
brother like 37.
Oh.
Something like that.
All I remember is being
Yeah.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
I threw a remote at her face.
Nigga was like 16 when I was born or some shit like that.
Really violent.
I want to say 16 or 14.
When
something
I was
that.
like 10.
So I don't know how old he is really off rip, but
Alright, so the callousness, everybody got one.
I definitely am hostile sometimes.
Nah, I don't think I have callousness.
Oh, hostility. I'm not even callous. I'm just hostile, nigga.
No, you're cat.
I won't say he openly violent.
I be bro.
Whenever y'all see me hit somebody,
I won't say he openly
I
violent.
wouldn't say he's openly violent.
I be chilling and
Other
then
than
it's
you.
like niggas just
I don't
push
even
that
know.
limit. Like
I won't say he openly violent, but like his switches just is 0 to 100 quick.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm
I
hostile.
won't say that's openly violent though.
because that's like
That's hostile.
once I find out what time it is. All right, what time are we on?
That's
Yeah, you're definitely hostile.
Like
though.
for example, I ain't gonna bring up past shit.
But I'm gonna bring up some
But
bad shit.
whatever y'all niggas was doing to this nigga, we moved to Warrington Village. This nigga got into like
I remember that.
5 fights the first week.
Yo, I didn't
Like
even fight
this-
him either. I didn't fight
Why
him
you
once.
snitching?
Nigga got into mad fights the
Wasn't
first
there.
week.
I remember that.
We
Where's
moved
the
into
white
LV.
with
Yeah,
snitching?
that's how we became
Wasn't
friends.
there.
He came out and like was like, yo, like
Wait,
Yeah,
y'all
yeah.
were fighting?
yeah, it was
Oh my God.
it was Lewis, Troy, Luis.
This nigga got into it with everybody.
I didn't fight him
day.
though. Like
Yeah, y'all was going to it. I came home like they're like, yo, Charlotte about to fight Darren. I'm like, I know this nigga, bro. Let me go. Like, he like my brother back. I'm like, I know your brother. Like,
I'm too, nigga.
it's crazy. Me and Mike are only 8 days apart. Age difference?
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he's 25 and 25.
I knew that.
I didn't even know that.
But you the little brother.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah.
How y'all 8 days apart?
we got different moms.
Okay, that's what I needed to hear.
Papa was a Rolling Stone.
Yes, he
Mama
was.
developed the habit, and it all happened too fast for. So that's that Eminem shit. See how life full circles, and you said Eminem wasn't hit.
Eminem was never him for me.
It was never him for me.
He's trying to tell you to relate. No.
Hostility.
Now I'm trying to tag this nigga and put him on.
Oh no.
I don't fuck with that.
Hostility, yeah, you're crazy because Eminem's old music was decent.
I'm not callous. I'm hostile.
You're hostile. We can go to irresponsibility.
Irresponsible.
No,
Not me. Not me. Goddammit.
I can be.
I can be.
I'm
I
about
can be.
some stuff, but not stuff that's important.
I can be irresponsible and a little impulsive.
I
I'm
say
definitely impulsive.
I'm impulsive, but it's really specific times that I'm not going to say because it's kind of weird to say it out loud.
Okay.
We.
Yeah.
But it's only when my dick get hard that I'm impulsive.
Oh my god.
I really feel
I'm
that.
gonna just rob
Well,
that shit.
that's the
Right?
case.
So safe injection sites.
I fall under I fall under irresponsible if that's the case.
And this man says you don't got bitches.
I don't.
Nigga Darren nasty.
Yes, I am.
Where are you putting your dick?
I
That's...
never did. I got 2 hands. I got mad feet. It's like nah.
Oh,
Hey, you got bad feet?
hold on.
How many feet you got?
Mad feet, huh? Oh shit.
Oh, shut up,
I was
Josh
with
G.
you on the hands, nigga. You could have said it. You could have said mad jerkin. You could have said mad cocoa butter and
Oh, I
something.
was dry. It's dry and nothing, nigga. You got money to waste on.
Wet platinum on
Yo,
sale.
I be working on cars. Like my hands rough, nigga. Like you crazy. That shit hurt. I got grown man hands.
Oh, your hands are real rough.
You got
Yeah.
bitches hands.
I wash my hands.
Bro,
You think I'm just walking around with dick hands?
Have y'all reached the age where y'all start judging people when they handshake weak?
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Boy, give me a
It was
handshake like
this
this one day.
16.
I can see the weakness in that.
Yeah, like he pinched his hand like.
Yo, I hate it.
Like when they don't meet the cup.
There was only pressure right here.
There's a lot of niggas
Like
that
right
try
here was
to
the only
right when you going for the shake, they like
Yeah.
like no.
Yeah. Let me.
Niggas are like, look, bring
Or
it
when you
like
go for the
this.
dap and you don't hear the clap.
Yeah, like when niggas don't try to.
When you hear it, like, it ain't
That's not
official.
real shit. Like you're not really trying to shake my hand. You trying to bitch me. Like you trying.
They do like this.
Like I'm a young boy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like-
like hold on, nigga. Like
Yeah,
Like-
but some niggas will grab you here, so you can't.
I used to be, but I'm.
Make
You know what I mean? Yeah, that shit
I'm
different.
too old for that weak shit. Like
Like you, if you're not trying to shake my hand, like that's one. Like
I see the firm grip shit.
everybody got different. You should be ready for anything as a black man.
Right.
You should be ready for multiple
Is
shit.
this just like guy to guy though? Or what if a girl does that too? Does
You
it
sh-
bother you?
You should be definitely
You,
girl.
well, yeah, girls shouldn't be shaking my hand.
Like you,
Like I did with your earlier.
Yeah.
It's just a. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like I ain't coming to you like
yeah, some light shit.
Like you my brother.
Like if I was shaking your hand, I give you like something like that.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's that. But I
That's
ain't
what I
trying
was
to come in
saying.
for
Because
the
like girls don't
pull
have
you
that.
in, pat you
Yeah.
on the
We'll
back.
hug.
like our
Back
strength.
when
Yeah,
Hug each
our
other.
strength is two different things. Like I fuck around, break your hand, shake your hand. Like
By the time my dad, y'all done put a dent in your
Yeah.
chest with my elbow.
yeah, like boom.
You
Like,
know how niggas do that?
Fine.
Your fucking back out. It's the arm extension. You gotta shake their hand. Suck with you. You got hit with the Rob real quick.
dislocate your shoulder and shit.
Suck with you, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
What's good? What's good?
you know what I'm
Like
saying?
you
Can't do
fucking
that with no shorty. Like,
your shit out. Like
What if it's your friend?
yeah, nah, you not make
Your shit's still done.
your friend. Like I still hug my friends, like my girl, my female friends.
Saying.
but with niggas, like the dap will come at all angles.
You snitching.
Well, women,
I'm good, though.
But at the same time, like I'd rather not even touch you. Like don't even like we say hi, don't touch me though.
The only type of women I even touch are like
I'll dap on my niggas. But
like girls that I know I'm
Touch.
good with, or like I have to be good with a girl to know I can touch her. Like I don't just openly.
Oh, I get what you mean.
I remember back in the day, like hugging
Yeah, like-
shorties was cool. I'm at the point now, like I don't want to hug a girl, like.
Right, like
Like
hug
if I'm hugging you, I feel like my hand should be able to cuff the ass.
like,
like
all right,
every
all
time.
right, you
Like,
wild,
if
you
you
wild, you wild.
My hand should be able
You
to.
don't hug your
Wow,
ass.
I ain't gonna say my hand should be able to approach the border. You feel me?
Yeah. Like
So if we in at that
remember
level,
that.
I don't need to touch.
Like El Chapo trying to cross state borders. That's what he's saying.
I ain't like.
But listen, if you could do that, you could slip a little bit. You good money.
Nah, I
You
mean,
can slip a little bit.
Or
you
they
good
now
money.
feel mad, uncomfortable, and want to leave.
Nah, but you could tell. Because listen, as a nigga, we not doing it unless we know.
yeah, you gotta, like you know,
But
when you know, like.
but we still
believe
gotta
me.
see. You know what I'm saying? We still gotta see.
Shiloh said on screen. That's why I prefer not to touch. Like if it's gonna be a hug if I had a choice, but I prefer not to touch.
What happened?
We don't know yet.
I'm only hugging shorties I know I could get it. You can get it on with. If I see its potential, and I need to know where we at.
Yeah. Damn.
But like if we just like strictly friends, I don't mind just giving you the church hug to one hand, but I ain't two-handed.
I'm too soft for that shit, bro.
Yo.
But if I gotta do the two-hand, best believe one is coming up top, one is sliding down.
Other day I got caught lacking. Really, it wasn't caught lacking, but I was at the dealership. And my dad's friend worked there, and dude don't got a hand. Like he's missing a hand, but that's really not relevant. It kind of fucked me up when I saw he had a little toy car in his hand. I was like, that's weird. Like,
In his what?
In his fake hand. He had a little toy car in his fake hand. But my dad like dapped him up because they've been boys for a long time. They like brought him in with the whole hug and everything. Mm-hmm. And then my dad was like, this is my son. So I went to dap him up. So like we started off with shit. I was like, well, if my dad knows him, whatever, I'm good. So I went in for the shit and he just kept his arm extended. I was like, oh no, like
Oh no!
both of these niggas was just talking like nothing just happened. I'm just like, yo.
Oh no!
And we
dude.
just comment on it, so I know that y'all are aware that I was trying to go for like make a joke or something right now, cause like.
Like, yeah, you wild.
And
Now
then he
you
was trying to sell me
feeling
a car, so I made sure not to buy from that nigga because he disrespected me by not talking. Like, fuck you. I'm buying from this other nigga.
I have anxiety.
Yeah, so I'm like, how you gonna do me like that? Like, That's crazy.
That's
Yeah,
really
that
funny.
will let you know everything you need to know.
Yeah, about a nigga. Yeah.
I've had multiple guy friends try to hug me that I like don't know that well, and I'll just be like, like you just give them the little like.
See,
Yeah,
exactly.
like Carly, have I tried to hug you this entire time?
You know why I did
No,
that?
but-
That handshake we did was the first time I ever even thought about touching you.
Okay, I'm just
Like
saying.
that's just the point I'm trying to make. Like a real nigga knows when like you can and can't touch a girl.
Like we know.
Like
So what about the guys that don't? Who are they?
Not real.
They're not real niggas.
Simple as that.
You want me to answer for them? I'm not done.
keep it a buck. Like you gotta know when you can and can't touch a girl. That's a level of mentality that most guys don't know. Like that's where that other shit comes in. Like where rape comes in and shit. Like I could never comprehend like how a nigga could do that, because to me it's like, nigga, like there's so many females like in the world. Like I promise you, bro, you can get one. No, like I promise you, nigga, like you can get one.
Facts.
Like no, like for real, like all jokes aside, like I promise you, there's so many, like, bro.
We ain't saying two. You can at least get one.
That's
Man.
like dropping all standards though.
Like,
Who wants to drop
so-
all standards?
This one.
To rape somebody is worse than
No,
murder.
that's not what he was talking. He was saying.
No.
he was saying,
I know,
like,
drop your standards, but okay, but
Rape
in
is
the
never
He was like,
acceptable.
maybe the one girl that wants to fuck me got like 2 T's. Like that's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Yo,
Some
bro,
bullshit.
well then you really not horny,
Listen, man.
or keep shooting your shot. What you mean?
That's me.
I done hit some shorties with no standards.
Like-
so I don't see how niggas is raping. You feel me?
Yeah, that doesn't make
Hey,
They're fucking
fucking
girls.
men, like that shit's weird. Like I don't. That's why I don't get that shit.
Them niggas are crazy.
Because if you really try and get to the pussy, you gonna get to the pussy. Like period, point
What
blank.
about, can I ask you a question?
Go ahead.
What about niggas like Bill Cosby and Harvey Weinstein that were like
They're
Bill
sick.
Cosby,
They're fucking sick.
That shit.
Harvey
that shit-
Weinstein? I can't speak. I don't know much about Harvey Weinstein.
Fuck Harvey
But
Weinstein.
Bill
He just got
Cosby, right?
committed.
You gotta look at
I'm-
these women from his time.
Fuck Harvey Weinstein.
Come on, son. If you look at the time frame, Quaaludes was in. They was with that shit.
That's true. They was
with that shit.
that pill popping shit was prevalent back then. Like,
Because you gotta look at it, right? Bill Cosby.
I never even
right?
thought about
So
If
that.
you gotta look
prevalent
at, he's in
racist,
Hollywood.
but okay.
We know what
That's
happens
true,
over
too.
there. They into that.
Yeah.
So why you gonna put
Niggas see
yourself
fucking niggas over there.
in a situation where you know shit is popping at?
That's victim blaming, but all
No,
right.
I'm not victim blaming. But if you're going there for a reason. It's like
The thing is, it's not like just some regular person. It was because he was Cosby. They thought like a lot of them said, and I don't know exactly what their stories and whatever, but they thought like, oh, like I want to be like in entertainment. Like let me like try and be friends with him. Let me like get in with him. He's gonna like tell me some trade secrets or like get me like a job or something. But
But do
they
you think
weren't
they were
trying to
using Quaaludes?
fuck him to do it. They just thought, oh, this is gonna be like an in for me to be in this entertainment business.
Well, I'm not saying all of them. I'm sure.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm sure
is
you might
that-
have caught a
But-
few, but for the most part, they was with it.
So you're saying that he's not a rapist, or he is, or you don't know?
I don't know.
I don't
But
know, but I
for it
think
to come out 40 something years later,
that's
it's like, come on now. When you think about it, look at the time frame it was in. Everybody was on that shit. Everybody in Hollywood. It's like this. Modern era, right? Are you going to a trap house? Without
Me?
knowing what, yeah, are you going to a trap house?
No,
But if you did go, would you respect what happens in there?
I'm not going. But
Or are you going to participate what's happening in there?
Yeah, you really have no business there if you're not going to do what they're doing.
Exactly.
But at the
So
same
if they're
time-
around Bill Cosby, I'm pretty sure he's around people that's into the same shit he's into. Like, y'all hang around people that's into the shit y'all into.
it wasn't like that though. It wasn't like a mutual friend. This is Bill Cosby and a regular ass girl that was at the same bar or club as him.
I won't say it was regular. I'm pretty sure they had some type of...
It's not.
They had
fair.
something going on.
The girls?
It's not
Yeah.
fair to put that on them because like, what if they're going there for somebody specific or whatever? Or like they know there's a certain type of person there they're into, and Bill Cosby is not that person. He just happens to see them and he's into them, so now he wants some of that, and they don't want any of him.
okay.
Now,
I feel
I can see that.
That's like
I just
If
feel
that
like
happens and then Bill
the
Cosby
amount is
throws
just crazy.
Quaaludes at her and takes her
it.
home, that's rape.
yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
Because the
want?
thing is,
But if you report it when it first happens, that doesn't give me room to judge it 40 years later. You feel me? Because if
That's
I'm
valid.
looking at it, I'm like, all right, what was really happening in the 80s?
that's
And
valid
you look
because
at all
you
your
weren't.
favorite celebrities, YouTubes, they'll talk about, yeah, Quaaludes, we was doing that. We was sniffing crack, doing
I'm not
heroin.
saying that didn't happen, but I just find it hard to believe that every single one of them was cool with being passed out while getting fucked. That's my thing.
I don't know if every single one was passed out.
I can't even say they was passed out or not because there's no.
We don't know.
Like we can't even say
that. See
I'm gonna take their word in some points that there's so many of them that at least that's what I'm saying is I'm gonna take their word to a certain percentage of that.
Some could be. I'm not saying they not. But I'm just saying some could be.
I just know that these men exist. So why the fuck couldn't it be Bill Cosby? That's my thing.
I think the definition of rape over the years has changed, and I think
you can't technically give consent if you're even on Quaaludes.
They both could have been on something.
That's what I'm saying. Like there is no consensual sex after you do that.
You couldn't agree beforehand. I ain't gonna say, but niggas, we have drunk sex. We know when we with a shorty. Like we know what time it is before you do something.
Yeah.
Like if I'm with a shorty, I'm sipping this Henny, we know what it's gonna get popped.
You're talking about like a really,
like
really
ain't no need for me to consent with you. If I give you the fifth, it's either I'm gonna drink it or not. But if you take the bottle, in my mind, I'm like, yo, she knows this could go one place and one place only.
You're talking about like a really specific thing, though. I'm talking about like. I go to Stockton. There has been I shouldn't say millions.
I've been to Stockton. I got
There's been many cases of rape where it's stranger rape. It's people you don't know. You're at a party. They lace your drink. You're drunk. You fucked up. You got drunk, and your friend left you, and now you're getting raped in a frat house.
That's facts. And I've been to Stockton plenty of times where I got some pussy on campus.
Okay.
Hey, why'd you relate that there? Let's cut that
out. He was saying that there's also a consensual sex on campus. And
I ain't know none of the shorties. I just popped up with a fifth of Henny. Yo, we lit. Huh.
I like that. Everybody knows that.
So do you think if there's a point, you're having sex with them, right? Let's say, okay,
know what that means,
they knew they were going to have sex with you before they got drunk. They're drunk to the point where they're fucking passed out. Are you still gonna fuck them?
No, I'm not that type of nigga.
Okay, thank you. That's what I'm saying.
But at the same point,
I'm a real nigga.
But I'm looking like this, right? I do.
I'm not talking about having a couple shots and then still having sex. I'm talking about the people that are incoherent, don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No, what I'm saying, I look at possibilities, right? If I give you this bottle, right? What's the possibilities? What can happen? And am I okay with each possibility that may happen? If I feel like I'm not okay with a possibility, I'm not going to do it. Yeah. So if I give you this bottle, I'm like, yo, this may lead to sex. Mm-hmm. That means you should be taking the bottle thinking the same thing.
How the fuck are they supposed to know that?
You got to communicate that, right? Or not?
You know the vibes.
No, but we should be grown enough to know what we're doing.
Like
we
know
what
vibes.
liquor do.
Yeah. And we setting the vibes. Like
enhances what we want to do sexually. Like we should know that's not that's not something to conversate with a shorty. Like if I'm out at a public area, I should be like, yo, if you drink this bottle, it may lead to sex. I shouldn't have to do that. Yo, we know. Like, shorty, bitch, you a stranger. You asking me for my motherfuckers. You asking me for shots in my head and shit.
Like, you trying to dance with me and shit. Like, I know what the vibe is. Believe me.
Yeah, like, you twerking on me asking for, can I have a little bit more? Can I have another shot? Like,
can I have a crumb of this pussy?
No. Because guess what? As I'm pouring,
I see what he's saying, but he's talking like a different scenario. Like, y'all talking about the same shit, but like in a different way. But then like y'all flipping it. Like he's talking about like knowing like.
Well, like you should know what you're getting into.
Like it's a situation where like you know.
I know before I even go somewhere. I got Magnums. Yeah. All right. If I got the Henny, no liquor store Henny. All right. Whenever I go to liquor store, Henny back. Let me get a box of Magnums or let me get 3 condoms.
Right.
Why? Because I know what the Henny gonna do. Shorty's gonna be asking, yo, can I get some of the Henny? All right, boom, I got my Magnum just in case. Like, I know what it is. Like, shorties know what time it is when they get drunk. Like we know. Like it ain't no need to be, like for real. Like if we keep it in this state, like, we know what time it is when we go out in public. Like if you don't know what time it is, stay your ass home. Like, or if you just want to be out, be in a cut, but don't be on a nigga bottle and then get mad when he think, like, you know what I'm saying, like, yo, what's up? Like, don't get mad if you do that. Like, you feel me? Like, that's all I'm saying.
I don't think anybody be mad about that. It's just, like, when you get to the rape.
I just feel like, no. I just feel like there would be a point in time where you would have to, like, because girls can go out and just, like, keep drinking drinks from a nigga. Like, if I keep buying you drinks, like, there's a point in time where wouldn't you think, like, I'm buying you drinks for a reason?
Well, yeah, but that doesn't make you entitled to anything at the same time.
It doesn't.
Facts, it doesn't.
But wouldn't you let me know? But regardless, the guy is still wrong. But I mean, like, the right thing to do would be, so then she would be wrong.
There's just...
So, period, okay.
It's a moral thing, I guess, because, like, for me,
No, she don't have to fuck, but I just feel like you should say something.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm saying like how you said like, oh, they should know by like the whatever number drink that like something that you want,
like
whatever.
The energy he's giving off.
Okay,
like,
well, I'm saying like for me, I get what you're saying, but it's like maybe they don't have that same thing in mind. Like for me, I understand that because if a guy offers to buy me a drink, I know what the fuck they're talking about, and I say no. Because, like, then it's cut off right there. Find someone else that's going to fuck you. Like, I'm not going to fuck you. So go buy someone else a drink.
So we're all on the same vibe.
But I'm saying that there are some girls that aren't on that mind frame. They're like, oh, I'm cute. You're just buying a drink because I'm cute. And we're going to talk tonight.
Like,
I don't know what the fuck's wrong with their mind. But, like, that's what I'm saying.
Okay, I see your point.
I see, but I can't relate.
I'm
the type of nigga, like, I'll look you up in your face, like
I'm like...
Like, I know what time it is.
So,
like, I've been
what
sucking into buying drinks for shorties and not getting nothing.
Like, literally.
So, like, if I'm buying a shorty a drink, I need to know, like, yo, what's up? You gotta twerk something real quick before I buy this Long Island. Like, at least give me a twerk for the Long Island. Do something.
This man.
Earn it.
Give it a twerk for the Long Island.
I'll buy it.
When I go to strip clubs, when dancers just start shaking their ass, you gotta work for this money.
That's the occupational. That's different.
That's cool, but once they start asking, oh, you gonna tip me, baby? Oh, you gotta show me something I ain't never seen before. The one cheek, two cheek ain't cutting it. I seen that. Do something else. Work for this bread.
Show you a picture of her son. You never seen him before.
She might get me on that. You a little crap.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Get us some Jordans.
You know what I'm saying? You gotta show me something.
Baby Jordan's expensive as fuck. I wouldn't do all that. You crazy.
What'd you play? Wow.
What is it?
Who them titties need to be sucked on?
Rest in peace.
Oh, I might do something.
He quiet now. See, I didn't say who.
Now, but to close that topic, I think Bill Cosby did catch a couple of them shorties.
Oh, keep it a fact, yeah.
But I ain't gonna say he did all of them shorties.
And I'm fine with that. As long as you can identify the fact that there's so fucking many of them.
Yeah. It's probably a good amount where, like, even if they thought they were taking pills, like, even if they consented to taking the drugs, they probably passed out and he probably had sex.
That's what I'm saying.
So I think the definition of rape is different back then to where it was now, and I think back then they didn't have a conscience. Yeah, like they didn't have literally.
It was like my mom. We weren't talking about there. There's this movie from the 80s. I forget what it was.
That's what I'm saying. Like it just wasn't considered rape.
And like
that doesn't mean
she
it
like
wasn't
fell asleep in this guy's bed because she was like drunk in this movie. And this is pop culture, like mass media, really popular movie. She wakes up the next day and she's like, "Oh my God, I'm so like happy that you didn't take advantage of me. Like you totally could have. Like I'm sorry, he totally could have. Like it was just accepted that like that was okay. It's not fucking okay. Like I'm just gonna put that out there.
They know what the effect was.
That's
like,
fucking gross. If you like that shit, you're fucking weird. Like
yeah. But they also at that time they didn't know the effects of what they was doing. Like so, if you look at like a lot of people that did crack in the 80s, right?
Yeah.
It was a high, but they didn't know the long term effect of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
so if you ask them today, because we do like a documentary. Like me and my team, shout out Dope Jersey. Like, so we be in Camden and we talk to a lot of people that's like experiencing the opioid epidemic. They say like, yo, I myself was on crack in the 80s. It was a high, but I didn't know that it would lead to certain things happening.
Yeah.
So they participated in certain things not knowing the long-term effect. Why? Because it was a new thing.
I get that, but like when I look at the difference between that and raping someone, it's like that is like a new drug that they didn't understand the like complexities of. When you're looking at somebody who is asleep and you're still like, oh yeah, I want to fuck that. That's not like something new. That's usually
don't say that.
Weirdo.
I feel like that's a.
Don't say that.
I don't know. I can't.
Because my wife can be sexy sleeping in the bed.
No, not like that.
I'm like, damn, I would crack that shit.
Not like that.
It's a touchy subject.
Like, wait till she wake up. I'm gonna sit here like this for 5 hours and staring. And I'm gonna get that. Like,
because how like
I'm gonna go to the bed.
Sleep. Like how do like we can't really
what.
Like, how do we know they was asleep?
Like, it's hard to fact check.
Yeah, it is.
I'm not talking about the Bill Cosby thing anymore.
Oh, you're just saying period.
I'm saying in general, like, if you do that, that's rape. If someone is asleep, unconsented, unable to consent, unconscious, like.
Well, I ain't fucking while unconscious. But I got some sleep pussy before.
Yeah, same. But I know what you mean.
What?
I know what you mean.
I done got to sleep pussy. Like, I know what your ass up. Like,
Okay.
But you woke them up to do it.
shit.
You didn't just start fucking them and like let them wake up while you were fucking them.
I mean,
so safe injections.
If I'm the big, listen. If I'm the big spoon,
It's all alleged, y'all. This is not facts. This is alleged.
listen. If I'm the big spoon, you feel me? And I slide them drawers to the side and you lift your leg up, but just a little bit.
We are potty.
Okay.
We are potty.
Best episode we ever had. What is episode 12? What is episode 12?
We are. Oh my god.
Don't move. I'm like,
Yo.
How y'all feel if it goes the opposite way?
Woo.
Let's say you're asleep and she wake you up with some top.
I'm cooling.
if it was the top, give me that.
Cooling. You about to start bouncing in a couple minutes. What you mean, boy?
Especially if it's in the early morning, one man long and strong.
Yeah.
When he long and strong, yeah. Yeah.
You know, but you don't know.
Give me all
That
that.
is different in the morning. I promise you that. It's crazy.
When it's the early morning and he long and strong,
Niggas don't know.
I'll be in
Yo.
that bed like,
We fucking potting.
We potting.
Damn.
Potting.
Okay, so
It's Friday. My check dropped. I'm over here.
say that. Say that.
Come on now, like, damn. Baby drop, little baby, go get that. He ain't dropped no whack shit. I'm about to download that whole
Like
album.
they said, Sony Entertainment.
what you want to say about it?
It's only entertainment.
Oh yeah, you said Sony?
Oh, you. So
Yeah, we're gonna talk about it.
let's backtrack a little bit. You were talking about the Dope Jersey project. A long story short, real quick, if you guys don't know, my brother and his team worked on a documentary called Dope Jersey. Which
I fuck with that.
Where can we watch
More so, YouTube.
Oh, shout out, got the joint on right now.
You got check. There's a YouTube link where you can watch it for free.
It's gonna be in the bio.
Yeah, I'll put it in the bio. That's fine. He also he sells DVDs like
Smack?
Trump too. Yeah,
Smack. Okay, Smack.
on shit like that. So if you see him, you can buy a DVD. Did you want to plug his Instagram?
Yeah, Dope Jersey Movement.
Where?
Was that?
Yeah,
Put it
and
in the bio as well.
Where?
so essentially what happens is, well, in the documentary, like he was explaining earlier, he was talking to people who are suffering from the opioid epidemic and how their experience had been and how opioids have affected their life, right? So the reason I bring that up is because me and Rob was just on the phone earlier talking about if we agree with the safe injection thing or not.
Yeah.
Do you know what that is, Rob?
I haven't heard of it.
Do you guys know what that is?
I do not know.
Okay. So essentially, safe injection would be instead of niggas using dirty heroin needles and unsafe heroin to do what they gotta do, there's a building in the city where all the heroin addicts
It's in
can
South
go
Philly.
and shoot up.
It's like a methadone clinic.
Yeah, pretty much.
Essentially, yes.
That's
Now,
wild.
I wanted everybody's opinion on the subject or the topic. I explained to Rob earlier. I personally can't agree with it because if we're saying drugs are an issue, then we need to do something to solve the issue. I'm not saying that. I guess you weaning off, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that's not an option.
Right.
But like to give them a place to do drugs shouldn't be the solution.
Now, when you first talked about it, like just now, I was thinking like that's crazy. That shouldn't be a thing. But,
There's no pro you can say that I can't outweigh with the con.
nah, because like they already
I tried it.
kill themselves. Like they sell cigarettes and alcohol.
Yeah, but this is a non-profit organization, right? So a non-profit organization works through donations, correct? So through donations, those donations could come through pharmaceutical companies, correct?
Yeah.
Pharmaceutical companies that are fueling this opioid crisis that are being sued right now, pharmaceutical companies that are in a downward spiral of money, pharmaceutical companies that could just latch on to something else in a way to start this cycle again.
And the same pharmaceutical companies that were suing Kobe Bryant over the black.
See, my thing, I'm just saying.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Like, I don't fuck with the pharmaceutical companies aspect of it because I feel as though they're trying to cling to opioids again. Like, they're trying to keep shit going. Like, they're just adding fuel to the fire. There's so many ways to solve the opioid crisis or even decrease it rather than letting this go down. And I understand, like, you can't help a person until they want to get the help themselves, but this is more enabling than this is really enabling.
Sure,
This is really enabling, and it's like I don't know why people don't see that.
It's definitely enabling, but at the same time, it's like they're providing them a place to do this shit. Like you said, they're giving them clean needles. Is that what you said?
Yeah, they're giving them clean needles and a place to shoot up and shit.
Well, how the fuck does that work? How do the cops not just bust on that bitch and take everybody?
That's what I said to Rob. Like,
how does that even work?
What if eventually this place stopped being funded? So it's like, what's the point now? You have all these niggas still addicted to heroin.
Well, they doing that while gentrifying the hood at the same time.
Like, and that shit's crazy because, like, they're just opening that shit up in South Philly. Like, fuck it. But it's going in South Philly, Kensington. Like, this is gonna start going everywhere. So my point is, like, you can't provide a service that helps people kill themselves if you can't provide life for every single person on this country.
It's a fact.
I mean, they already do provide services for people that kill themselves, though.
No, like, you don't. If you can't provide somebody a stable life, if you can't guarantee a stable life living for every single person in this country growing up, like 100%, bro, you cannot provide a service that can kill you. You cannot provide death without providing life.
They can, but they choose not to.
But to do that is wrong. So point blank right there is wrong in anyone's eyes.
The government has been wrong.
Because that's not fair.
It's been wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. There's niggas getting arrested for weed and going to jail for weed, and you're providing a place for people who do heroin to shoot up at. Like, you can't make this make sense.
Nah.
Like, all you can say is, like, yeah, it's helping the people addicted not die. Yeah, it's helping people addicted.
I don't think that's their argument. That's not the argument.
What's the argument?
For it. I'm not saying I'm for it or against it. I'm just saying.
What do you think the argument is for it? Because that's the one I get. That it's providing a safer place.
And this could totally be manipulated by, like, how he was talking about, because a lot of corruption definitely is involved in things like this. It makes them money. Opioids addiction makes them money in every facet. Rehab facilities, treatment centers, all those things, that makes money for the government. But like, the argument for it would be, like, because of studies that's shown that if there's somewhere safe for them to do it, it would make crime rate go down. Instead of them doing it,
I'm gonna stop that right there.
I'm saying their view is that it would lower crime.
It's their view, but it's not the reality. Because you look at legalized marijuana, right? I know a lot of people with marijuana cards, but guess what? They still cop off the street.
Facts. Of course, yes.
So it's not really stopping anything.
Because it's fucking $300 a month.
And they're just getting their portion of the money.
Yeah. Literally. That's why marijuana should be legalized on a federal level, because if it
would be cheaper and there'd be
because look, I was with my man. We went to the weed clinic, and guess what we did after that? Chase Street got an eighth.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm like, nigga,
it's too expensive.
Shit has to be packaged in a certain way. Like, I would ever just buy it one time the right way and then just keep that container. And just tell that nigga, yeah, it's open, but it's in the right container.
That's what he...
My fault. I put tape on it, but I tried to keep it right. It just ripped. If I get old, yeah, it ripped, but it's in the right container. What you gonna test it to see if it's really lemonade, like sherbet, nigga? Like, what the fuck? Like,
exactly.
you rather really
do that. They go to the weed spot
one time, like.
Cop what they need to cop. They keep they jars and they packages. Then they go right to the hood
and it's
and
whatever.
Just keep copping up and put it in that shit. And they got it with
sad
all the time.
Though that so many people have to do that, and
I'm
it's like
cool
also it's people. No, okay. I think that it's sad because, like, I'm looking at it from the standpoint of not somebody who just wants to smoke weed because they like smoking weed, like an actual way that it helps them. Like, my mom has medical marijuana. She was in a really serious car accident. And she has stomach problems. It genuinely, I've seen it help her in a way that I've watched her for 4 years try all these medications that didn't do fucking shit for her. And weed genuinely helps her. Amen. And so she has to, if she wants to do it 100% legally, I'm not saying what she does, she would have to pay every time you go to the doctor. You have to go like every 3 months and get it approved again. Yeah. And then how you buy it there is so fucking expensive. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, the price they be taxing.
That shit's crazy. Because the government just wants to make money off of it. And that's why it didn't pass in New Jersey. Because that's why I only got 19 out of 21 votes. Because niggas were like, y'all are just trying to make money. Like, y'all aren't trying to do social justice. Because the same niggas who have this shit on their record, who've been in jail for weed for any amount, who y'all niggas been locked up, are the same niggas who should be in charge of the dispensaries.
Exactly.
The same drug dealers out here with the clientele are the same niggas who should be out here in the stores running shit. Because they know what it is. They know the game. They know the game. Like, they know what it is.
But they're locked up and they're making millions of dollars.
Like, that doesn't make sense. These are the niggas you should hire because they know how to pander to an audience to get them sales and shit.
Like, a freaking dispensary where it's like you would like cut the buds off or something. Like, I don't have experience. I was like, so how many people do you say that to?
Like,
that
what the fuck?
Do, but they can't tell you they do because it's illegal.
Like,
that makes no fucking sense.
Literally. Like, I be growing my shit. Like, I know like what it is. Like, I don't be growing my shit, but I'm saying like allegedly.
Yeah. Someone else.
If we wasn't
like I know my shit be grown. Whoa, not at the crib. No. I know my shit be grown, so I know my shit right.
If we was in Colorado.
What happened?
He said if we wasn't LA.
Okay.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, because no doubt, like, we based in LA.
I think that joke went over heads.
I know. A lot of things go over niggas' heads.
It did. The weed joke went over niggas' head. I grow my shit.
If I did do
it. Yeah. That safe injection site shit is crazy though. That's all I know. But OJ ain't do it. But yeah, that shit. No, he didn't.
Glove did not fit. That's crazy.
That's what I'm saying. Hey, nigga, they make. You know what I'm saying?
This nigga was in the camera like, didn't fit. What you want me to do?
That nigga was shocked his damn self. Oh.
Damn, they fit the other week.
I still don't know the case about. Like, I still don't really know what happened with that shit.
Nobody knows what
Watch
really
the
happened.
Netflix show.
What's it called?
The story of OJ?
Probably like American Story, OJ Story.
Cuba Gooding. He did good as hell.
How many episodes? Is it like a documentary or is it like they acting the shit out?
It's acting, but it's like directly based on what.
Okay.
It's a good watch.
I might have to check it out.
I'm not even nigga that like TV shows, but
yeah, it's a good show. They have, there's a second one for the
the People versus OJ.
People versus OJ, yeah, but there's a second one where it's about the Versace killings.
This is a lot.
I heard about that. I didn't watch it.
It's really good.
You definitely told me about this.
Yeah.
Oh, so since we talking about,
go ahead.
No, it's fine.
I was just gonna say, since we talking about entertainment, what y'all watching? So it's like,
oh shit.
11/22/68. You should watch that shit if you like historical things.
Oh shit.
It's about the JFK assassination.
Is it on Netflix?
Hulu.
That guy,
I subscribe to Hulu. Drop that shit.
Outlander, you should watch that shit.
Was out, like.
It's mad good.
If
there's any girls that watch this podcast, you'd really like Outlander. It's not a boy show.
All right.
I'm watching For Life. That shit hard.
You said For Life?
Yeah.
What's that about?
Produced by 50.
50.
Yeah, this 50 Cent.
How do you feel about the Aaron Hernandez shit?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That shit was. I didn't like the message behind it.
The documentary?
Nah, but I just think it was a lot of the shit that we already knew, but I just think the portrayal of the documentary.
They made
was
it
good.
like so much about him being like gay.
They did, yeah.
What the fuck does that have to do with him murdering or not murdering somebody? Okay, he's gay, he's not. What the fuck? Did he murder them or not?
Like, the only way they could have tied it in was
yes, he had CT. That's my thing.
I know he's gay though, because that's all they fucking
Bomb, you suck dick. Then they had CTE.
Exactly.
Which one caused killings? Yeah. Let's get to it. Let's get to it.
Why don't we like fund some shit?
That's why I didn't fuck with it, because.
So Ryan told me that there's an.
But I liked everything about it, but that part.
Yeah.
Like, but everything you knew, it was already you knew. But I watched the last documentary after this one came out, and I was like, well, damn, this is pretty much like the same shit. But the only thing about it was the last one didn't really wow the fuck out like this one did.
Force that message.
Like this message was like they really wanted to say that nigga was gay and he was killing niggas because niggas was finding out he was gay. Because that's the only way I thought it was. But they barely even made that message. They were just saying he was killing niggas and he was gay. Like, and I'm like,
that was the whole thing. It was like, look, he did kill this person and he fucked this person.
Right.
All they had to say was such and such said. Older Lloyd said he was going to extort Aaron Hernandez if he ain't give him some bread. Then I'm like, oh, all right, I see why he did it.
He killed that nigga because
give me that.
Oh, he killed that nigga because he was gay and he was trying to hide it. Okay.
He give me that.
No, they didn't.
They didn't get fired from Walmart. That's some crazy.
Fam, they told a story about him hooking up with the high school boy.
With the quarterback.
Yeah.
Like,
but they said that was fake though.
No, he was in high school.
Oh, he was in high school when he fucked up.
Yeah.
Oh,
He said he was his partner or some shit. He like said like like that was like we were together in high school.
Oh well.
Saying just being like so we have proof he is gay. Just so you know, there's proof.
I don't even believe that. Like, nigga, you should be coming for the check soon as he got drafted.
Exactly.
Facts.
What does it fucking
That's what the
matter?
bitches do.
That's
Like you should be like, nigga,
that's what the
like,
bitches
nigga,
do.
if you don't put me on and tell the world, I need some of that check.
Like I get it.
Shit, they started him. If that was the case, like, as soon as he got drafted, like, yo, Aaron, I need some of that paper, my nigga.
You don't think it happens?
Bitches do it.
Yes, it does.
So, I don't see why.
Niggas be hiding shit, though. Just say it.
Maybe he didn't identify as that. Maybe he fucked dudes, but he didn't have that identification for himself. He still saw himself as straight. Maybe he still wanted to be with a girl. None of our fucking business. That's my point.
Bodying niggas.
That's all correct. But I'm
I
saying
agree.
The quarterback, if he was really about it, he should have extorted that nigga.
Yeah. Yeah, agreed. Like, he dead now. Like, let that nigga.
How you get a scholarship? I don't.
Because my scholarship
I'm throwing you the touchdown passes. I don't get it. You feel me?
And I know you was getting some money on the side, nigga, because you bad as hell. So they helping your stupid ass get drafted. He was fucking up in college.
You said bad. I'm like,
Oh, nah. You start wilding, bro.
Yeah, he was wilding in.
He was wilding, I'm saying. Like, he was a dumb, like, wilding the fuck out in Florida.
They had CT in high school, bro. Like, he was wilding the fuck out.
Yeah.
Yeah, 100%.
Bro, he has the worst study brain ever.
I think there's people from our high school that has fucking CTE from football.
I think I got CT. I ain't gonna hold y'all.
You don't got CTE, you're fine.
What are the effects of CTE?
I don't know.
I cheerleaded. The fuck? I was there.
What are the effects of CTE? Like, what is that? I don't really know shit about CTE.
It affects your brains.
Let's look at CTE.
It's like deterioration of the brain type shit.
Show them the fucking picture. Oh, so Ryan told me about this thing that has been invented and it's like proven that if it's like this foam thing in front, I don't know much about it. It goes in front and it'll completely prevent them from getting CTE and they won't put it in. NFL will not.
Because it looks stupid, right?
I was right.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
It would save lives.
Right. Like,
you think the NFL care about saving lives?
That's my point, though.
Like,
it's like
people aren't watching to see safe play.
If enough of the society came together and said, like, no, we value these people's lives, they would have to do it. But nobody's doing that shit.
Man, Malcolm Jenkins killed what's his face in the Super Bowl, and Brandon Cooks on the Patriots in the Super Bowl, and they didn't even throw him out the game.
I was kind of mad about that. He cracked that.
Well,
bro.
like he didn't kill him, but he.
It
was like beginning of the game. It was like first quarter.
No, that's wild though. Yeah, if the players were like, "Yo, we
Americans love brutality."
Yeah.
And I'm gonna make a valid point. I don't really touch on this, but it's a podcast, so I'm gonna stir some controversy up, right? And this is gonna deal with the Mike Vick dog fight and shit, right? As Americans, we love boxing, don't we?
Real quick.
We love boxing, don't we?
Cause I know.
So we don't mind humans training to fight each other, but we care about dogs being trained to fight each other.
Makes no sense.
So for me, it's like, what do you rather value, a human life or a dog?
Well, the thing is, like, the
human is
are
doing it by themselves.
Yeah.
They're
like,
taking a dog, making it so scared to the point where they'll do it to protect themselves.
Now
they don't know they're in a fucking entertainment industry.
But listen, it's the fact that we're so used to domesticating dogs that we think it's illegal to do that.
Them niggas are
I'm
wolves.
saying illegal, but we think it's a problem to do that.
They were wolves, okay.
But that's a dog's nature to fight. But we're so used to having them in our beds and feeding them and shit. That's not what a dog is supposed to be doing.
Okay, but that's not what they were doing in dog fighting. Don't act like they were just like, oh, let's see what happens. They enticed that shit, 100%.
Yeah, of course.
Okay, and we entice humans to fight in box and do UFC.
They're
and all
choosing to do it
Yeah,
though.
but
Like
they
they know all
choose
the ramifications of it, and
Right.
they're aware of their decision. They
Yeah,
trained for
but
that
they
shit
know they're-
on
But that's-
their own.
Yeah,
They know
honestly,
they pay out at the end.
I never really thought about it like that because at the same time, suicide shouldn't be illegal then.
I don't think it should be. There is medical suicide intervention. whatever it's called, like
assisted suicide.
Yeah, assisted suicide.
Yeah.
That's not illegal.
That's the thing in New York. I think it's just legal in New York, isn't it?
I don't think it should be legal. You want to make that fucking decision for your life? You're an adult. Whatever.
All I'm saying is
you're fucking up everyone else's life, but
with
whatever.
the big dog fight and shit, I ain't really see a big deal because I see like I don't value a dog life over a human's life. So for me, it's like what the fuck is y'all
like Ray Lewis clipped the nigga. Like let's start telling facts.
For me, it's like
all I'm saying is
like
I don't think humans would, if they saw someone getting shot and then they saw a dog getting shot, I'd be like, oh my god, the dog. They would definitely care about the human life being shot. It's not an equal comparison to say dog fighting and human fighting because it's a different comprehension of what they're doing. If it's like a getting shot or getting shot, I would hope that most of the public would be like, the fucking person just died more so than the dog.
I look at a fight as a fight, and I also look at the nature of the being.
I just feel like the government shouldn't make that shit illegal then.
When you look at the people that have outrage of the dog fighting, it's people that
I get what you're saying.
They value dog lives over human lives.
The way the government is set up is to value animal life over human life.
I totally get that.
I don't agree with that.
But I just don't think that that's
because we would solve global warming if they cared truly about animal life.
That's true. Well,
that's not true because we breed animals and the animals can cause global warming because cows cause a large percentage of global warming because humans want to eat meat.
Cows.
But you're saying that the laws value animal life over human life.
Yeah.
And I'm saying I disagree because they would solve. Well, maybe our definition of value is different. Because when I say value, I mean long term. Like, niggas need bees long term to survive.
Right? I would say it's equal. I look at it when you say the government, right? When you say the government, I think of what's actually happening. I look at, no offense, I look at the white man, right?
No offense.
Yeah, white man.
I'm saying because you're only white person here, right?
She said I'm
not part of them anymore.
No offense.
I know who I am.
I said I had to put that disclaimer out, right?
I'm gonna crop that first one out.
I don't need you thinking like, oh, this nigga's racist.
No,
like,
it's fine.
I don't even think that in your mind. Like my daughter's mom is white, so
it's fine.
So I look at like the white man, right? The government, white man. To me, it's the same thing. They're doing it for survival, so they can give a fuck about human life or dog or animal life. They're trying to survive on this planet. Mm-hmm. So by any means necessary, anything that has to go, as long as they can survive, it's going to go.
Right.
And that's what it is. Like they're gonna do what they can to survive on this planet as long as they can.
And they definitely don't care about the people after them. They don't give a fuck about the long term, like just for their life. Once their life is over, what does it matter anymore? So why would they care about the next generation or the generation after that?
That's the thing. That's the thing about the white man. That's the worst thing about him. Like, and when you say the government, that's the worst thing about the government, that they only care about the generation of now.
And but some of them care about like their direct successors because they want to keep the money in.
Yeah, but the thing is, the global warming crisis, it's not a crisis that's going to affect us in this or the next or the next generation.
Right. We're not
it's a like, and we might, and then the crazy thing is, bro, the way human life expectancy keeps going, we might fuck around and see that. Because if we get robotic body parts in the near future or something, like the life expectancy could, like,
I'm not doing none of that.
You know what I'm saying? I know niggas wouldn't do that dumb shit, but I'm saying like the life expectancy of a human for like parts could be exponential. Like,
I don't know, bro.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
if they give me the 100 times zoom with the
so yeah, like if you can extract the conscience, that's a whole different thing. Like that's.
I wouldn't do that.
Yeah, like I wouldn't want my conscience in another being. Like I'm me.
Are people that would do that. And
yeah.
They're Black Mirror.
Like they got it. Like y'all got it. But I don't know about all that. But that's the thing. Like the government should be planning for the best course for humanity. Like not the best course for right now.
I totally agree with you, but they don't give a fuck about that.
And that's the problem.
Like
going
to like
it's the
no
people
matter.
you vote.
I feel like there's some things where it's like it could be forced to change. I feel like no matter how many people think that and believe that, I don't think that the government would ever change that mindset because it wouldn't make them money anymore.
I just feel like niggas are too late in the game. Like
niggas made the vast majority of white people believe that niggas weren't 3/5 of a person anymore. I'm pretty sure we can accomplish a lot. Just saying.
Yeah.
But So like, yeah, that happened, but you think not everybody believed that when it was like believed. Do you know what I mean? There's still racist people.
Yeah,
they still exist. There'd still be people fighting against
it. It's the masses. I know and understand, and it's the masses. Like the number.
Racism still exists.
It will always exist. It will never go away 100%.
There's people that participate in racism that they don't even know that they're participating in. That's how deep it is.
Yeah,
like
that shit right there is like a little.
Can you give an example?
Yeah, I can.
I can.
This girl on Facebook, right, told me that you know how like we like black people have like nigga hair, right? Like so, you know how Darren's hair could be fake right now, but it's real, cause it's dreaded up. Like you can add extensions in your hair.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that his was fake.
Yeah, but so a black woman could have hair like as your length.
Yeah.
But it could be a weave.
Okay.
White people will ask black people, "Is your hair real?" Like, you wouldn't think that to yourself, that's an insult. No,
I think it is.
You wouldn't,
because of the intent behind it. Because white people ask white people, "Is your hair real?"
Or they'll walk up.
Same context.
Yeah.
Because they can't believe that a black person would grow hair like that, and so it's racist.
Exactly. Or they'll walk up and grab that. Like, I know
that's what it is.
I don't think
what it fucking is.
I don't think you've ever experienced this, but white people.
That is fucking racist.
White people will literally walk up to you and grab your hair.
I know, it's fucking weird.
To see, like, they'll be like, "Oh my god, like, how'd you get it like this?" Like,
like white people are racist.
And they don't even know it. Like, they don't even know it. And that's why you can't even get mad at white people. But it's just like, you're mad at white people because it's like, yo, son, like don't touch me. Like I'm not a dog. Like, you don't just walk up to someone and pet them. Like,
I know, that's fucking disgusting.
Like, that's why I don't wear my hair dreaded down no more. Like, that's why I wear my hair like this.
So I can. We have a common thing, and why I feel like I always understand where you're coming from when you say stuff like that, is that men think that about women. Not saying you specifically, but I have been objectified in a way as if I was a fucking dog. They'll come up to me and tap my fucking ass like they know me or some shit.
Agreed.
Yeah.
So I understand what you're saying. They don't even realize that they're being that way, but you're being fucking disgusting.
And they think like that shit's like cool, like.
It's
but
not
see,
cool. Like,
this shit and your shit's been going on for eternity. Like the woman's struggle and the black struggle's been going on for eternity, but. And neither one you can change, so it's kind of crazy. Those are certain struggles you can't compare.
Yeah, I like asking white
too much money.
Right? Do you acknowledge your white privilege?
Yeah, I understand that that's a thing. I don't like it, but there's
nothing. And do you take
I
advantage of it?
In what way?
Like if you know. I can't speak on what taking it is.
I feel like what you're saying.
But we know what white privilege is.
I feel like
I'm just trying to think as if I'm trying to think if I do. That's what I'm saying. I'm trying to think like
the fact that
you mean like job interviews, like stuff like that.
Yes,
job interviews when you communicate with a manager over something.
Yeah, there's a thing.
It's like this. Like all four of us have a white voice. Period.
Yeah, that is a privilege that I don't have to change my voice.
Yo, son, Carly, you gotta see me at work.
Bro, you gotta see me on the phone.
Yo, I be like, Charlotte, bro, hold on real quick. I be coming real proper, like it's a whole different vibe. Yeah, you heard that shit. He called me out on that shit, and I was like, damn, I gotta turn this nigga down in my ear. He wildin', like.
But the fact that white people don't.
That's a privilege.
That shit's crazy.
They don't have to even work on that.
Like, but the thing is that how can you change that? Like, what can a white person do to change that?
Nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Is like.
You can do a lot to change it. You can acknowledge it.
Like, if I talk the way I talk now.
Not like they wouldn't acknowledge it. Like, I'm acknowledging it right now, but, like, what am I supposed to do the next time I'm on the phone interview? Like,
no, I'm not saying that.
Don't assume my.
I'm not saying that you gotta be straight nigga on the phone now. Like, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, that'll be something that you'd have to address with your people and say, yo.
I do. You don't think I do? You don't think I
me.
fucking do? I've gotten into physical altercations with other white people because they don't understand
hostility.
Okay, whatever.
But they don't understand their white privilege.
No, it's fine. I'm hostile. It's cool.
Like for me, right? I'm all for black power. I stand for black empowerment, even though like my daughter's mom is white, right? But for me, it's like, well, what?
Stop it.
You know what I'm saying? For me, it's like, I want to say I'm racist, but I do acknowledge that towards white people, I'm extremely prejudiced.
Of what?
Everything.
Protect yourself, though.
I'm
me,
jaded.
I have to prejudge. Like,
I'm sorry, I'm just jaded.
What I say is this: everybody is prejudiced, whether you want to admit it or not. You're prejudiced of the food
I know. I'm asking what. Like, I'm curious what.
Because when I look at white people, right, and I look at what have white people done for me to trust them? I don't see anything other than anytime we let them in, they
destroyed our
Carlisle the
culture,
fuck out.
stole
White
everything.
people are scared of black people.
Crack.
Just as scared of them.
I'm not scared of black people.
So what I'm saying. So I go off of that, right? And then I also go off of my experience with my daughter's mom, right? Who I was with for 8 years, and then I had to deal with her racist family, which I didn't know her mom was racist until
she was dating a black man.
Until after my daughter was born, which was 7 years in.
Shit.
And I walk in and they're like,
how does that make sense?
And they're like, nigga this, nigga that.
Did they not know what was gonna happen?
So
eventually,
they knew.
I don't understand.
Yeah, we
but listen, after you go through something like that, it's like, all right,
we might have to run up.
Like, you thought you knew
7 years, done, like, pretty much living in somebody's house.
Right. Like,
my thing is, like, why didn't they care? Like,
at the start.
Yeah. Like, why did the kid like?
No. What he's saying is like something happened. Something happened that set him off to make them think that saying nigga this, nigga that was
because
cool.
you were around.
Because he did something, he pissed him off.
No, they wasn't even talking about me. They didn't even know I was in the house. I just walked in on a conversation.
So they hid it. You're saying?
Shit.
Yes.
Yeah.
So with a conversation like that, right?
Okay, I know.
With a conversation like that, right? It's like, all right, how do white people actually act in a household when black people is not around? I get a glimpse of it.
Right.
I
can't say all white people act like that.
No. I'm gonna be completely honest with you right fucking now. Is that my family members do the exact same fucking thing? I'm not a part of it. But, like, I have heard it firsthand where they would never say that shit if they weren't in the privacy of their own house.
Yeah, like around a black person or some shit. Like,
yeah.
So if that's one family and your family is two families.
I'm sure it happens all the time.
Let's think of every other white family. You think that black people are supposed to sit there and not prejudge you based off of that?
All I'm saying,
we have every right to be like, nah, we ain't fucking with y'all.
Right.
Like
I'm
white men.
acknowledging that it happened so much that, like, I'm trying to show you that you can trust some white people. That, like, I don't do that.
You gotta judge them first.
It's been 400 years,
Carly.
I'm sorry.
Fine, but I'm saying don't, like, close it off to the point of, like, they are all like that, because then you're being exactly like how you say white people would be towards you.
That's not correct. That's why at this point in real life, right, when I come across white women, right, and they want to date me or whatever, and I'm like, all right, are you okay with having a black child? They're like, yes. You know what the first question I ask them? How are you going to raise a black child? If they can't give me an answer, guess what? Keep it moving. Because the reality, your child's going to be black. They're going to have to deal with what I'm dealing with. If you can't teach them and nurture them how to deal with these problems, keep it moving. Then you're not really dating a black man to be in a race.
Oh, my God.
Because this is a lifestyle.
This nigga's fucking potting, bro. Like, this nigga's really going in right now.
Starts from the time I open the door for a white lady. I have to think, is she going to say thank you? Or she just going to walk in and brush her shoulder?
And be shook or some
racism.
Shit like...
Yeah.
Like, 7 years, he just knows,
like,
gems.
Like, we got to deal with shit like that every day.
Like, son, let me tell you, like, my sister got pulled over 3 times in 1 week. And it was recently, like, it was this month type shit. Like, she got pulled over 3 times in 1 week, right? For the same thing, right? So she gets pulled over for tints, right? Yeah, tints is illegal, but this is the thing. The cops watch her pull out, and they follow her down the street, right?
That's weird, first of all.
As soon as they see, like, one thing, they'll pull her over. Yeah. And then she'll be like, well, what did you pull me over for? This is how the conversation goes. I promise you. What did you pull me over for? They'll never even say it. They'll just look at her like, and then they won't say shit. And then they'll be like, so how are you today? She'll be like, I'm fine. How are you? And then they'll just diverge the conversation. And then she'll be like, so what did you pull me over for? And then as he's standing there, he'll be like, you got something hanging from your mirror.
Just tell you this happened to me.
And she's like, how did you see that? And she's like, there's nowhere you saw that with my tints. And he was like, yeah, I saw it, but you have tints too, so that's an obstruction of view.
I'm not saying that could have not been fueled by some type of racism.
And then the next day it
happens to me too all the time. I'm not gonna say who I am.
Yeah, but if it consecutively, and like the same.
I get pulled over and they fucking say, like,
that extra
what's
shit
going on tonight? Where you going? Where you been? Especially if I got him in the car.
Do you ever get tickets or not? Well, that's because that nigga's in the car. That's because that nigga's in the car.
And they ask for his fucking ID when I'm fucking driving.
I know.
I'm not saying that doesn't exist. I'm just saying that it also happens to me when I'm by myself.
I've been in the car with a white girl and my boy, and they've taken me and his ID and not hers, and it's her car, and she's not even driving, and they've never taken her ID. They taken my shit. I'm in the back seat cooling, and they take my shit.
I just feel like that's point blank racism.
Like, and he's driving, and he
can identify it. We like,
so one time,
I mean, all right, niggas. Here, sir.
When we were,
I believe you was.
And I still keep shit
like, what the fuck were you doing in the shit?
It was super cramped in that back seat. It was 4 of us back.
No,
and my hands were like.
No, I'm pretty sure it was.
My hands were on the seat like.
Bruno and you.
I be like this the whole time.
Nah, my hands was on the front of the seat.
So
Nah, my hands be like this the whole time.
We
I'll be
were
like,
playing Pokemon Go, okay? Like
Fucking
years ago.
nerds.
When it actually was good.
Still good.
We were in a park that sat across from a police station. Nothing to do with the fucking police station. There for a little bit, not even that long. There was nothing fucking there.
It's a public park.
Public park, and there was other Pokemon Go people there. It wasn't just us, but everyone that I was with got into one car, really cramped, and that car used to get pulled over a lot in regardless. Followed me for what, how long? I was like, pull me over. I know you're pulling me over. They followed me for so fucking long, and I'm like, pull me over. I literally was at the point where I was just gonna pull over and like, what are you gonna do? Like, so eventually they did pull me over. 3 fucking cars come in, park behind me. And then they're asking like all these fucking questions.
Lights bright as shit too.
Yeah, I went to turn my car off. So you know, like naturally you turn your car off, you like put your foot on the brake.
yeah.
That's what I do every time. And apparently that made like the back light up. They said, "Where you going? Where you going? Where you going? Where you gonna back up?" I'll turn the fucking car off.
Yeah, nah, you're tripping. Like they're tweaking.
They were on. They thought something was going on that was not going on.
Nah. That's that shit. That shit's different. Like, were you the only white person in the car?
Ryan was there.
Bruno.
Bruno looks white.
Yeah, he does.
He's black.
Is Bruno black?
Yeah,
He like
he's
Logic.
His
black.
dad's black.
He looks white though.
He like Logic.
His dad is a really light skinned dude. Like,
Yo, son, this is why this nigga be hooping, bro. This is fucking crazy, bro.
unlimited range.
Wow.
He like rah.
And he got the
Yo,
the
he like
That's
Lillard
all
from
he
40, my nigga.
My mind is blown,
You're
bro.
not blocking that
He
shit.
really
His
got that
arms
water
long as
shit.
hell.
Yeah, like this.
And he's tall as shit. You're
Bro,
not
his
getting out
defense,
for it.
his defense in his shot is like impeccable
He's like
for.
everything else he doesn't have. He can't dribble.
He can't. Nah, he.
Damn, you roasted him right now.
He don't play basketball. He plays soccer. That's just shit.
Oh, shit.
Nah, but his like he can shoot from like fucking mid court.
Yeah.
Full court.
Like yeah, like like.
Shots, Ryan missing
Ryan
everything,
will-
and Bruno making
Nah, I've seen Ryan hit some half courts. I've
I've
seen Ryan hit some half courts. I'm not even gonna hate on Ryan like that.
But like not at the same percentage as Bruno. Bruno hit like
Nah, Bruno's is different.
75%.
Bruno's a high clipper, man. He's a high clipper.
40, 35%.
His defense nice because that nigga's like 7'1".
Yeah.
He built like KD for real.
He's like he's too fast, like for how tall.
Nah,
he is.
it's not even his
Wow.
speed. That nigga's just like
He
7'1".
be the fastest nigga out on the court though. Him and
I
Ryan.
know someone
them
taller
niggas
than him.
burn, like,
Son, he has like 6 inches of start on you. Like he doesn't really move that fast. I'm trying to tell you.
race that nigga. I promise you.
Oh, you mean like running?
Yes.
Yeah, he's
Oh,
really
well,
fast.
nigga, his one step is 3 of mine. Like, what are you
He's
talking
tall
about?
too. That nigga is
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
6'2".
Ryan
Brian-
and him will go like,
He's like
to
6'2",
Duffy and is it Duffy?
They go to Duffy, but they also go to the Gloucester field.
Yeah, the Gloucester one,
don't
and they'll
put that
play
on
like
the
people in football, and the two of them literally destroy like the whole team. Ryan will throw and Bruno
Bruno's
will run,
fast and tall. He's really fast.
and they're
really
like, "What the
tall.
fuck? You guys can't be on the same fucking team."
Nah, see, the Thanksgiving come around, we be shitting, but you don't be out there no more because you be wilding, you know, around the way. Charlotte be wilding because the nigga switched up. He don't be coming to
Why
football
you
no
switching?
more.
You making faces, but he did. When the last time you been out there to play with him? Award.
I don't have a car.
All
I
right.
don't
You
have
can't
a.
just be like, "Hey, yo, scoop me."
That would be a waste of time for Rob to go
See how he's
from where he lived to my house to Owens. Like,
Charlotte, the perfect center.
I'm retired.
Oh man. We got
Alright.
anything else? That's the docket.
We had Tree.
We missing some shit though. We gonna talk about it next time.
I guess I didn't have
Alright.
a list.
Shit.
I did have a list, but I didn't have a list. So outros, YouTube, Twitter, Almighty Low.
God damn.
This is a fantastic episode. We had our special guest, everybody. Hit the drops.
Bye.
We don't got no drops.
I blame Dan.
But,
I'm pressing the buttons.
like, you know how that shit go. Like, you know how that shit go.
Bang, bang.
Thank for our special guest, Anochi the God Tune. Thank you for showing up to the pod. It's about fucking time. Episode 13.
For sure.
I mean, you showed
So
up to
13.
12.
You right. You right. 2 episodes in a row. You know what I'm saying?
Two.
2 for 2.
Oh,
Yeah.
you just a part of the cast.
Yeah, like, yeah.
Chill
That's
out.
how it started.
Yeah,
You gotta stagger.
yeah, facts.
You
As
be
long as
Parks.
y'all welcome me, I'm
Yeah.
here. You
You
Always
For
welcome.
real.
You be Parks.
Especially since you live like in this same.
You just gotta walk out.
Yeah.
Facts.
But
yeah.
You gotta keep it special guest because you're an artist.
Before we wrap it up,
Can't break the rules.
Check the links in the
artist.
chat.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I created this. I am an artist.
Description.
There you go.
Did not.
What?
Yeah. Okay.
Make sure y'all go support Darren EP.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
And then you might see a song or two from me. Them songs is trash. But I can rip any nigga that I need to.